What?
What? I don't know who wants to be
who
a
that?
small boy.
I feel like it's not the boy who's talking.
Whatever, it's a small boy now. You can't! Stop, it's no good. Unless I drink fresh milk. My thoughts just won't reach.
Oh boy.
Oh god, it stink.
What's wrong, pal? Did something happen at the Grand Tower?
God, what?
Oh, a completely
Is this
different
fucking
character.
Penny Nickel?
Oh
It
my
is,
god,
it
it's
is.
Penny. It's like the one character I remember from when I actually played the game.
Wow, you are the only person on Earth who remembers Penny Nichols. She's like the only witness in all of Ace Attorney who never takes the stand.
Oh shit, I don't know why I remembered her then.
She's just like a mousy girl. She has no other characteristics.
Excuse me. I'm sort of in the middle of shooting a movie and I was saying a line.
I suspected as much, but I ate the line. We are sorry for the trouble we caused you, Detective Gumshoe.
I'm so sorry, pal. I really thought the tower was gonna collapse or something.
Oh, I'm him too, I guess. Whatever. Hey, director, I'm taking a break.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
Yeah, let's split those between two people.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Who do you want me to be?
Unless this boy's gonna leave the scene right now.
I think you'd make a fun Penny Nichols, Will.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
What a relief. It looks like the tower's collapse was prevented somehow. Wow, I'm stupid.
Explaining all this to Kay as she is now would take more time than it's worth. Well then, we should get going.
Okay.
Why is it
end
like
scene.
this?
We did it.
Woo!
If anyone has extensive knowledge of emulators, please let us know how to fix this.
Yeah, I'm running Desmume.
Wow, what a view! I bet I can see my house from here. Look, there it is. Is that boulder?
Rating.
What?
The wind! It's really strong up here.
Is it?
Everything should be fine as long as you stay close to me and Edgeworth, pal. If you start to blow away, one of us will be sure to catch you. We both weigh about 500 pounds each.
It's not as if she's a kite. Kay, do you recognize this place? God, and you can't fucking skip through dialogue on this emulator, so we just have to watch the crawl.
I don't know. Was I really here?
Maybe if I get her to talk a bit, it will help jog her memory. Okay? Just tell me whatever you remember. Anything will do.
Okay, but I don't know how much help I'll be.
Oh my god.
No.
Why is it doing this? Alright, no. No, like, my whole computer is really slow right now. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Just the intense strain of running Ace Attorney.
It's... like, it can't... It's never done this before. Oh, okay, it decides to be normal now. Never
Did
mind.
I really come to a place like this? It's so high up and the wind is so strong. It's frightening.
Sorry, I'm trying to troubleshoot in the background.
I just can't remember. I can't remember anything at all. I'm sorry. Just as I thought, it's impossible.
Cool!
Her memory isn't clearing up at all, huh?
I can't believe that didn't work!
I'm sorry. It's a bit pathetic, isn't it? You're both going out of your way for me, but I'm not helping at all.
You're doing just fine. You have memory loss after all.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth. Remember to go easy on us, sir.
I'm not gonna, like, interrogate her.
Normally you have this really intense and kind of scary look on your face.
You're not helping, Detective.
You're bullying me.
I'm also going to try troubleshooting in the background.
Yeah,
Can you see if it runs faster when you don't have your mouse on the screen?
no. Like, no, it that doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is unworkable.
Fix lag on your Dismume.
It's like lagging the whole fucking computer too.
Open your Dismume, go to config, go to 3D settings, and check all the boxes and change renderer to soft stress riser.
Soft rasterizer?
That's it.
It's already that. I'm already got all those settings.
Go to sound settings and the synchronization mode must be dual SPU sync.
Okay.
Sound core is direct sound interface.
I believe it was that, but...
Interpolation is none, fastest sounds bad, buffer size is 5880.
Alright, none. Okay.
And then uncheck advanced SPU logic.
Yep. Okay.
Then go to emulation settings and uncheck all the boxes.
Every single one
It says all the boxes.
needs to reset.
And then after that, it's go to frame skip, limit frame rate, auto minimize skipping, check 1. Night.
Okay.
Ugh.
I mean,
Yeah,
this
better?
is
Yeah, this
better.
looks fine.
It's better, yeah.
Yeah, there's still a little chug to it, but it is maybe 25% instead of 60. Oh, yeah, this
That's
is
fine.
Wow,
Yeah.
this is way better.
Still stinking it up over here. Still stink time.
Whatever.
I can't
Yeah,
believe
this is way better.
I can't believe they brought back Penny Nichols, where they just like, I don't know, what's a character who has no connection to any other important cases? Penny Nichols! Alright, thanks for patience, stream.
Thanks, folks.
Also, if we end up doing more technical issues, you can pop over to watch the Valor Academy finale on Surprise Round RPG.
Yeah.
That was really strange.
All right. Back again.
What an interesting
Here we
tower!
are again. This is a nice background, though.
Maybe this is why people like this game, because they like figure out how to get rid of Kay and do something interesting with her. She's not like bad, she's just nothing.
Just, wow.
I am here.
Like, she's in a lot of the first game, and I ended up cutting about 98% of Civ's presence in our first playthrough just because nothing Kay says is interesting or funny or relevant. Except for her fucking weird year of the horse line. I had no idea what the hell was up with that. It's pretty crazy how different she looks. I hope she's not Kay, actually. That would be interesting. Like, if this was just a different person who looked similar.
Would also really speak to the character of Edgeworth and Gumshoe that they can't recognize this girl.
I
that they
guess we didn't
supposedly
care
like.
about her.
Do not be mean to me, detective. Anyway, here we are.
Da 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 da.
Okay.
Yes, we have these tickets. Do you see it? Tickets!
This ticket stub proves that you were indeed here.
I really don't remember coming here at all. I don't think I would want to come to a place like this.
Stop talking! You used to love places like these, though.
You thought you were a bird.
Was that really me? You're so high up. Just looking down makes me dizzy. I think these kinds of places should be shut down.
Whoa.
What if an elderly person or a small child were to fall off?
The railing here is quite high. I think your worries are unfounded.
Is that so?
Sweats. You say you don't remember anything. In that case, is there anything that looks familiar?
Looks familiar. The cherry tree.
What about the cherry tree?
I have seen those before. I was standing under that cherry tree. That's right. I was taking shelter from the rain because it was raining then. And there, a red, something red.
She was under the cherry tree when it rained. And from there, she saw something red.
Is something wrong?
It's nothing. I just remembered that I came up here to push you off the building last night. Could you add that last part to your story?
No, that's more of a maroon. That's like a wine red.
Sometimes in art it's purple for some reason. Something red. It's still chunking a little. Press. Hold it! A red what exactly?
A red something or other. It was something red. That's all I can remember about it.
Speaking of things that are red here, can I check your blood? Can it be that stand over there?
Stand? A red stand?
King
Oh,
Crimson.
that's right! I saw someone walking towards me from the other side of that stand.
And then what happened?
And then, I'm sorry.
It's alright. Simply add everything you just said to your story. Due to my logic circuits, I can't comprehend what you're saying unless you add the data to my mouth. Just slide it in like a floppy disk. You can just write it down on any old thing. Yes, this tastes like the truth. By that stand, do you mean the stand directly behind you?
Yes, from behind that, the red...
Oh god.
I saw it from under the cherry tree.
You've been saying that you saw someone. Does that mean you didn't see their face? Or was it a person you didn't know?
I'm sorry. That much I don't know.
So someone came walking towards her from behind the red stand, and she saw that from beneath the cherry tree.
This is high octane action.
Is there nothing else that comes to mind? It doesn't have to be related to the case. The case is a little strong.
Even if it's not related? I remember that the stand there was selling cotton candy.
And I think that nurse robbed me?
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
hungry, you should just say so.
I'll make sure to buy one for you later, pal.
On their date.
Thank you very much. But I don't eat cotton candy. I only eat bodies.
There's not much I can do unless I can draw out more information from her. For now, I'll press her for more details and see what I can find out. Boop.
That part is wounded. Please don't press my
Ow!
eye.
Ow!
Presses her cheek. Hey, real talk. I know that that's like an anime thing. In what world? Why is that such a common injury? Just something on the cheek that requires a big pad.
Yeah, just a little scratch around that cheek. You know, when you fall off a building and you get a scratch.
Yeah, did the nurse not want to mention that she's covered in, like, I don't know, high impact damage wounds?
You think she knew?
I found her wrapped up like this.
She
Also-
was already bandaged.
Both her forearms are bandaged.
I thought she was a mummy.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
Is this doing anything for you?
Here, look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Gets Gumshoe to flip it around in 3D mode.
God, that was so dumb.
Objection! Oh, thank God, it cleared the lag away.
Tap tap.
So, you're saying that someone came from behind the stand and walked directly towards you?
Yeah, someone came right up to me.
Ha! You idiot! That's not what happened! Then that someone must have been a ghost!
No, it was a person. I'm sure of it.
Listen, Kay, I'm kind of the professional in our dynamic here. If this is where you were when you were under the cherry tree, then someone behind the stand wouldn't have any ground to stand on. They'd be floating in midair. Can people not do that? Oh God, no. Then what's Gumshoe doing? He's just inexplicably floating in midair.
Hovering.
Check it out, Miles. I learned something.
If I get cold enough, I turn into a superconductor and I can float. No person.
Are they implying that no one can stand where the person selling the cotton candy would need to be?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No person should be able to stand there.
Ah, why am I screaming?
Okay, calm down. It's okay.
My memories are not correct.
Oh God.
Someone in red was on the other side of the stand.
Well, this is fucked.
They were walking towards me, getting closer and closer. And then
Huh. Starting to think maybe we should have left you in the hospital.
that person.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
What's wrong? Calm down. It's all right. Me and Edgeworth are both here for you, pal.
Gotta say, Kay, you're ruining the ambiance of this date.
Gumshoe, we have to get her to the hospital immediately. Elevator's too slow. Push her.
If you didn't make that joke, I was gonna.
I was pushed off.
Hold on, I gotta catch my breath.
That person in red. Yes, they were wearing a red raincoat.
Oh God, this is deadly premonition.
Someone in a red raincoat was walking in midair. Tell me, Kay, have you seen any squirrels lately? Did they sound like monkeys?
A squirrel? What's a monkey?
Well, this is Gumshoe. And furthermore, they pushed her off the building. Nonsense! There's no way she could be alright after falling from a building this high.
She bounced, you fuck.
See, that's her power. Her name gives her the power to be okay no matter what.
Hey, hold up. What's that little thing there? By her feet. You see that little, like, trap door? Underneath the officer nameplate?
No, I can't see
yeah.
Wait till the frame changes again.
it.
Attention, everyone.
Yeah, go for it.
Please remain where you are.
What's wrong, pal? I'm a detective. Tell me what's going on.
Sir, a body was just discovered in this very building.
A body?
Was it mine?
I love
Yes, shoots K.
that. Holy shit.
Ah, the murderer!
Who is the victim? I have the authority to ask.
We're currently investigating the details, but the victim is a woman.
You have to hire
A
a woman.
woman?
We have verified that her name is K. Or at least the letter.
What?
The end. I mean, all right. I don't really think I need to save, but like, I mean, in a normal game, I wouldn't have to save, but since I'm rugging the fucking Chug Chug Express, I might need
Rugging
to.
the chug chug.
Woo!
Doug Grug rugs the
Oh
Chug Chug.
boy. A little old lady.
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
man.
the nurse is here. It's a good thing, too. This lady's dead.
This room is. Oh, is this the PIC?
Is this the
council?
PIC room?
Yeah. Would this room happen to be?
Yes, sir. It's the Prosecutorial Investigation Committee's meeting room. I'll just
Wow.
say PIC from now on, because Christ.
What? It's here?
I had heard they recently moved out of the prosecutor's building. But to think that they moved here of all places.
They must have heard I was doing a case and wanted to fuck up my fucking investigation.
Yeah, I think the overarching story is that Edgeworth keeps coming too close to discovering conspiracies and being like, we should follow up on that, and some higher up is trying to get him fired, basically.
Mr. Edgeworth, Kay!
Holy shit.
You're
Boy!
here. Fuck! What brings you here? How you holding up? Ever since I left you with these random guys.
We're in the middle of an investigation right now. Sorry, but who might this be? I like to imagine Edgeworth that's actually that close to this woman pointing directly at her head.
Start
this is
poking
my
her hair
granny.
pump.
Let me just... Hi there, Sonny. The name's Bonnie Young, she says. Who the heck are you? She says.
Oh boy.
It is a pleasure to meet you. What an annoying setup for this. I was hoping she'd talk. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor. Miss Jensen, isn't Young the name of... That's right, it's a word!
Granny is the director of the Die Young Hospital.
This old lady is the director?
Careful, your Von Karma's coming out.
Who are you calling old? She says.
She can read my thoughts.
Oh, so that granny is pretty important, huh?
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, yes, she is. These people are the patient's guardians. You know, the one with amnesia. I left her with them.
It seems like she's a bit of an introvert. That's what introverts are.
Hey, Sonny, want me to cure that bad case of the frownies for you? She says.
I'm afraid that's an incurable disease for Mr. Edgeworth, pal.
Fucking dick.
It's really serious,
Really,
Gumshoe. I
Granny?
prefer you didn't joke about it like that.
I'm mean now.
I'm rude now.
Granny, you want me to say that?
What? Granny says you should give me all your money.
That's what she says. I ain't got nothing to say to you whippersnappers. You're free to do whatever you want. But you better not get in the way of my autopsy.
You're just gonna do the autopsy right here?
Right here.
Please, wait, where...
This is the worst hospital.
No means no. This is the hospital.
Oh shit.
You don't have the right to decide that, pal.
Whoa.
Bomb!
Did you just smack her?
Her hair's a magic 8-ball.
Sorry, Granny is the coroner, you see.
Why the fuck did you smack me?
She says.
And she's in charge of this case, so ouch! So I'm very sorry, but that's the way it is.
What do you mean? That's the way it is, pal.
Well, even if you ask me, I'm not the one who said it. Physical abuse!
I kind of feel like this is out of line. I'm watching a comedy act, sir.
Is that what you'd call it?
Well, we need to get back to the autopsy, so please excuse us and take care.
As you can tell,
Enjoy
we're
that.
very reliable.
Enjoy that patient I gave you.
What
Kay's
was the
just in the
attitude?
corner drooling.
We received permission to investigate. There shouldn't be any problems.
That attitude of hers is a problem, sir.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Right, yes?
what do we do now?
We'll investigate the scene, of course. As a prosecutor, I cannot stand by and do nothing. Well then, let's begin.
Can I get some shoes? But the policeman said that the person, the dead body, Kay.
Can I get some
Losing it.
shoes?
Well, there's plenty of skin to turn into leather over there if you need some.
What's the point of that? That's free food. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the Kay that you know, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, you eat the shell?
Doesn't everybody, Mr. Edgeworth?
I might be a cannibal, but I don't bite through the wrapper like a heathen. We shall investigate that now. But don't worry. There's no question that you are the K I know, even though I didn't recognize you and we have no identifying papers.
Okay.
An amnesiac K and a corpse K. My dreams are finally coming true. Both are connected to the Grand Tower. I'm certain that this case will lead me to K's lost memories. Begin investigation!
You know, a little rude to call this woman you've never met Corpse K.
Oh, sorry, Gumshoe. I
Yes,
don't
sir.
need you.
Oh.
Oh, right, I forgot the dumb movement system in this fucking game. Oh boy, inglorious 8 frames per second.
Get down.
Mr. President!
I was
Right now, Granny's in the middle of the autopsy. Like,
Look at all that
right
fucking
now.
blood!
Sonny's trying to get in the way of my autopsy? Is what she says. Could you please wait just a little bit longer?
Yes, I suppose we have no choice. We'll come back to investigate the body later. For some reason, when only Edgeworth is engaging with things on screen, it's a little faster.
Yes, can I help with something?
What do you think, Kay?
This is an amazing room. There are large boxes filled with books, a stone sculpture, and sparkly windows.
That stone sculpture is Gumshoe.
Sorry, I forgot to do my idol animation.
Those sparkly windows are his beautiful eyes. It seems you've also
This
forgotten
date's
the
going very well for you.
It seems you've also forgotten the names of objects. This might be helpful for recovering your memories. Just repeat after me. Bookcase.
Broken safe.
Stained glass.
Stolen goods.
Books on the law.
Crooks on the land.
Statue of the goddess.
Snatched loot of the great thief.
Are all her mistakes biased towards a certain way? That's how I would have phrased that. So, you ever hear about Miles Edgeworth? I hear Miles Edgeworth is shredded. I hear he has a 6-pack. Okay? Until just a few days ago, you were calling yourself my assistant. I never condoned that, by the way. Looking at me, is there anything you remember?
Things I remember, huh? No. Mr. Edgeworth, on the viewing platform above us,
Oh?
you pointed at me and,
Yes?
with a really scary face, you interrogated me.
That happened just a few minutes ago.
Oh, poor Kay. The terror of Mr. Edgeworth badgering you for contradictions is your only memory. It must be scary, pal. Hopeless. The end of the world, pal. By the way, I found your 6-pack of batteries, Edgeworth.
Thank you. We can plug those in after the date, providing it goes well. I should show this detective what true terror really is.
Jesus.
Die! Okay, before you lost your memories, you got along well with Detective Gumshoe.
Really?
Does looking at me help you remember anything, pal?
Hey, I hear your
Or
voice!
when I look at you.
Kay, I hear your voice, but I can't see you. Where are you? Look forward,
No,
Gumshoe.
he's getting there.
Hold on. Hold on.
Do I remember anything? Oh, I know. For a while now, Mr. Edgeworth has been getting on your case.
That's not a memory. It's just a pleasant part of my daily life.
What the fuck?
Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please don't report me to the PIC. Oh, so Detective Gumshoe thinks it's pleasant. I guess I'll...
Ooh.
All right. No need to read into that. It seems I'll have to get on his case even more from now on.
This date is going great.
So you're a Pokemon trainer?
Ooh, a cookie.
That sound was amazing.
Do you like badges, Mr. Edgeworth?
Not particularly.
But you're always carrying around badges.
It is just part of my job, and this badge is also a piece of evidence.
I see. So you carry around things that you don't like in order to train and strengthen your spirit.
That is just clearly wrong. What a dumb idiot with no memory. You there! Tell me the situation about the security of this room.
Yes, sir. To enter this room, you need a door.
Yes, sir. I've been letting anyone who asks me into this room with no rhyme or reason.
A special key card is required.
I see. In other words, not just anyone can enter this room.
He said
Logic!
that in green.
So, The person who found the body was also...
Yes, it was a member of the PIC who had come here for today's hearing.
I hope it's Courtney.
a member of the PIC. If not for this case, right now I would be... Okay, what would I be?
Courtney was about to bang her gavel and then didn't realize it was actually Kay's head because she's so bland and wooden.
Oh,
Oh, there's a body here.
This is Lady Justice. I'm looking at the floor, actually.
Oh, you sure do know a lot, sir. So what kind of powers does she have?
She's a symbol of justice, not a superhero. It said the
Well, that's
scales
lame.
represent justice, the sword, power, and the blindfold, equality. Oh, look, blood! I won't rest until I've
damn.
inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
What's this blood on the floor?
Gross! Mop it up! A pool of blood lies at the feet of the goddess statue. Judging from the pool of blood, it seems that this is where the victim was killed. I've cracked the case!
we just need to find the body.
But sir, the body's over there.
Fuck. Well, they got a victim and they're dead, so they can't tell us who's done it, and they're over there in the classic whodunit.
Hold on, I gotta reboot him.
After murdering the victim, did the killer move the body? Good read. Please be Sebastian. No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, what is it? That voice, it's Von Karma, right? Do you know her, Granny?
Who
Good
could
to
it
see
be?
you again, Doctor.
Who is this mysterious character?
Who is this woman? And you as well, Miles Edgeworth.
Have you been in this game yet? I straight up don't remember. What is she doing here? Franziska von Karma. She is a prosecutor working with Interpol and the daughter of Manfred von Karma. She should be jetting around the world right now.
Wherever there is a case, I will follow. National borders mean nothing for me.
Your presence here must mean this case has international significance.
You know well enough that I am chasing a very slow text crawl.
Smuggling ring, sorry.
I shall recover all the stolen goods and crush that organization.
Then, does that mean the smuggling ring is also involved in this particular case?
Any further information is confidential. I am not obligated to speak of it with you.
Franziska, how many times do you want me to solve
I
your
hate
smuggling-
you. I hate
Okay.
you so much, Miles.
But do you want me to solve this case for you?
Yes, please.
So it won't be that easy.
Miss Franziska von Karma? Granny says... the autopsy is complete. You're free to do what you want.
In that case, we would like to investigate as well. Us, the randos.
I've heard rumors about you. No way am I letting you near that body.
I hear that girl eats bodies.
Not
You're that
anymore.
prosecutor who's about to get the boot. You best run on home now, Sonny. Just so you know, I wasn't the one who said that, okay?
This
Please,
is a
Granny.
shtick.
Stop being a bitch. We need to investigate, no matter what.
I'm sorry, why the fuck is this cadaver walking around?
That's the Yatagarasu's third leg.
Hey, Lassie, who you calling Granny?
I'm sorry.
We're not getting anywhere with this lag. I guess I have no other choice. Franziska, please, please allow us to aid you in your investigation. We must examine that
What
body.
will you give me?
No, fucking, what do you want? Do you want Kay? I don't need her.
Why would I want Kate?
Why would I want Kay?
Why are you here?
We must examine that body in order to find out what happened to Kay.
Who is Kay? Kay Faraday?
I'm asking you too, sir. Kay's in really bad shape.
I don't know what's going on. But fine, I'll grant you permission.
You have my thanks.
Give me $1,000.
course. Give me your prosecutor's badge. I didn't say it would come without a price. You will explain everything to me later.
We really owe you one, sir.
I wasn't talking to you, Scruffy.
Whips don't work on me, I'm a rock.
So, that's how it is. If you would be so kind as to authorize them too, Doctor?
No. I suppose it's fine if he's a prosecutor from Interpol, is what she says, and I fully agree with Granny.
You don't really have any way in on this situation.
Let's
But
ask
Von
the
Pra-
fucking doctors.
By the Von Karma name, the entire world will be judged. It's just common knowledge. I have to turn my phone notifications off, or else you will hear little Koroks going yahaha every 5 seconds.
I'm gonna try. Nope, that didn't work.
Well,
Yee.
it's none of my beeswax anymore. Fuck it, she says. I hope you don't get in trouble for this.
You needn't worry. My reputation will not be shaken by something so petty.
Give me 2 seconds. Gonna re-up this. I was trying to see if I sized it down, if that would maybe fix it, but yeah, no. Now the aspect ratio is fucked up. Bup, bup, bup.
Oh,
Yeah. You say oh, but like I didn't just clearly indicate I was gonna close it.
true.
This movie. Let's try this again. Okay. Record what you just did. Like fucking things up. No thanks. All right. Go live. God, yeah, no, it's so slow. Why is it like this? I just want to play a game with my friends.
Not allowed.
No.
To hang out with my friends.
Oh. Whoa.
Unlike
Oh,
me,
boy.
She's acting up again.
unlike me, who was on the verge of losing his badge. Begin investigation.
Do you always say that?
This,
This body. It's not Kay, sir.
No
Doesn't
shit.
look like her at all.
Thanks for the input.
of course it isn't. Kay is alive, after all. Her age is, I'd guess, around 30, and she's wearing a pantsuit. Mystery solved.
Maybe she worked in one of the offices in this building.
So her identity is still unknown. The question now becomes, why did the police believe her name was Kay? Why don't you fucking ask?
Also, can't there be multiple people named Kay?
No! Well, this is the most interesting thing here. This notebook!
It's the Death Note!
Isn't that Kay's promise notebook? This is the notebook she wrote all her promises to her father in. It really takes me back, sir. Back to
Yes.
when I was a wee geode.
A Luigi-ode. When Kay was young, she and her father wrote the promises they made in this notebook. However, why is it in a place like this? Can't quite tell. It still looks a little fucked. Alright. Why is it in a place like that? Sorry? No, I didn't mean to click the organizer.
Ah, now that you mention it, once heard something from Dr. Bird a long time ago.
Dr.
Oh, I'm so
Bad
glad
returns.
he kept his doctorate.
Yeah.
It seems that before anyone had noticed Kay's memento had gone missing.
What? So a piece of evidence that was in police custody went missing? That's not that surprising. A man was once electrocuted with a taser in that room and it wasn't filmed for some reason.
That's irrelevant. Detective Bad frantically searched all over for it, but it seems he never found it.
Don't worry, I found it. What could this mean? Why was this missing notebook found here? Are you asking for a challenge? You there. Do you happen to know anything about this notebook? I'm Detective Gumshoe.
The victim was carrying this notebook when we found her. That was the only evidence we had to identify the body.
So that's why you called her Kay.
Sure.
What a misleading victim, huh? Why did she have Kay's notebook?
What a bitch! How dare she die?
I'm gonna punch her in the face!
I sure would like to have some information on the victim's identity, though. Oh well, there's nothing else noteworthy here. Looks like Colonel Mustard claims another victim.
Could this be the murder weapon, sir?
A three-pronged candelabra. It's consistent with the number of stab wounds. She was probably stabbed by the prongs of the candelabra.
Fuck. A candy zebra?
Jesus Christ.
Go home.
You're lucky I like
right
'em-
now.
You're lucky I like 'em dumb.
You're fired.
I'm afraid it's not quite what you're imagining, Detective. A candelabra is a candlestick holder with multiple arms. Like Lumiere from the Disney movie? Yes, Gumshoe.
Mr. Edgeworth, what's a himbo? So it's a candle holder. You know, one time I forgot to pay my electric bill and I had to get by only with candles.
God damn, Gumshoe.
What time period are you from?
Oh, you know, Cretaceous.
Well, I don't know. We could try carbon dating me using zircon crystals.
I'm sorry, are they implying that this woman was stabbed with candles?
Yeah.
I think they're usually
There were knives hidden in them.
No.
Syringes.
I mean, usually sconces have little, like, stabby stab metal parts.
Little stab bits that come up that high?
Yes.
Good.
The left side of her white jacket has been stained a deep red. This jacket. The buttons, oh god. The buttons are on the right side. Are they? Oh yeah, I guess.
Isn't that normal, sir? All of my
I
clothes have the
see.
buttons on the right side.
It's just anytime they point out right or left anything, it just pisses me off because you know it's going to be a contradiction 30 minutes later. For women, it's normal to have them on the left side.
Mr. Edgeworth, you really do know everything.
That's just common knowledge. There doesn't seem to be anything out of place. There's something out of place.
They're gloves, pure white ones. One for each hand, sir. 3 of them.
They don't seem to be dirty. Could they be the victims? They're from the bullet who pushed Kay off of the roof. There's a burn mark on her hand. Yep, that's what I
From
was
the
looking at.
candle.
Is it connected to the cause of death?
No, it appears to be an old scar. She probably got it a long time ago. What do you think, Kay?
For some reason, looking at that makes me hungry.
It seems there's something in her hand. Detective, could you open her hand for me? Icky, I don't want to touch.
I won't touch it. Gross.
Yes, sir. Understood. This is... Oh, I know.
The nurse leans in.
Oh, I need that actually.
Takes it.
This must be a gift card from a
Are you
department.
stupid? It seems to be a key card.
Why?
The question is, what was this key card for?
Oh
Are you
my god.
stupid?
Ooh, I'm gonna forget if I don't do this now.
Brain!
Brain activate! Hand me that key card, let me put it into my mouth so I can scan it. Perhaps the key card the victim was holding is for this room.
I'll go find out, sir.
Gets locked out. Mr. Edgeworth scratches the door like a cat.
Mr. Edgeworth, from this room's security system, we were able to retrieve the data of the victim's card.
So that means the victim was able to freely enter this room.
It's the card actually belonged to the victim, of course.
Yes, of course. I only bend down and look at this. All right. I won't. Yep.
Your knees aren't as good as they used to be.
I need some oil. All right, let's take a look at this corsage. Something seems to be pinned to her jacket. It's made out of purple cloth. Never seen anything like it before.
It looks like it's been forcibly torn off, doesn't it?
Does it?
Sure.
Let me just stretch the old arms over here. The purple flower Kay had with her. I wonder if that originally belonged to the victim.
Now that you mention it, the cloth does look the same as the one on the pin.
Yes, let's compare them without delay.
It's a perfect match, sir. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm your biggest fan.
The fact that this flower belongs to the victim means...
That can only mean that Kay Faraday came in contact with the victim.
Does it? I mean, they could just have flowers from the same event.
And about that corsage, it looks like it was forcibly ripped off. There's a possibility that Kay Faraday is connected to this case, and depending on the situation...
Gonna remind you she's German, not French.
Fuck, man, I don't know how to do a German accent.
It's like French, but wrong.
What are some German words? Help me out here.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Fraulein.
We may have to consider her as a suspect.
What did you say? There's no way she did it. She probably just felt bad about pushing Kay off the building and committed seppuku.
With a candelabra?
Hey man, you make do with what you got.
Kay could never do that, sir.
However, it's true we have no evidence to deny that claim, meaning she's guilty.
It's nothing more than a possibility at the moment. Isn't that right, Miles Edgeworth?
Indeed. For better or for worse. There's a body here.
Hey, look at that.
Ugh, there's some blood on her head.
Is that Mia Fey?
It does
Maybe
kind of
she
look
was
like
hit or
her.
something.
We don't know that for sure. Our investigation will ultimately clear that up. If only we had a coroner. Let me actually check. I might have seen everything.
Can't be Mia Fey. Tits are too small.
Yeah.
Oh, no, okay. There is still something here.
The machine is ready when you are.
The gloves, maybe? No. Oh. I might not have looked at the stab wounds. There doesn't seem to be anything in this pocket. That is a stab wound, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, it's
Let me just finger around in here.
Ew.
There's
I
a
can't believe this. Why would they put the holes for the buttons so far up here?
wait,
Pocket has
detective.
holes in it, sir.
I found something. There's a large, long, white, hard object, like a rock, but even more difficult to bend. That's a bone. That's just a rib.
It's a bone, sir. It's a ribs.
There are many.
Judging by how the cloth was pierced, she must have been stabbed by some sharp object.
All your coins would fall out of those holes.
Oh my god,
Those
can
are-
we be sensitive?
Detective, haven't you ever heard of a wallet? That's the problem with what you just said.
Of course I have, sir. I just use my pockets, though. Most people do, right?
Never mind.
Wow.
I always have $50 of loose change and coins in my pockets, sir.
That's why I'm so heavy.
I'm a living piggy bank. Chomp. Feed me coins, Crunch.
Break
I
my
like little
skull.
smacks.
If you kill me, you can get $20. So, the victim's identity remains unknown.
Should you really still be calling me Kay?
Of course. What are you saying, pal?
We'd recognize you anywhere except when we didn't earlier.
Ooh. But then, what about that woman?
She is someone who you may have killed. I am still trying to get used to this accent. That is all we know.
You did it before.
I know.
There's no way that's true, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
I also do not believe you killed her.
You are such a naive man, Miles Edgeworth. Oh.
Here I come to save the day! That voice, who the fuck? Yes!
Yep. Ah, my stupid boy. So don't be afraid anymore, for the best prosecutor is here today!
I hate this kid.
Oh,
There's so many people in this room.
Pardon the interruption.
Mr. Edgeworth, get away from the victim. I have inherited her dying wish. No one asked for
Here's
you.
one thing.
Yeah.
Marissa, you have to pronounce his name as Sebastine.
yeah,
Sebastine.
Sebastine. We've decided that's how she pronounces it. I don't remember why.
Great.
Gotta make it canon.
Did you know the victim? I'm about to smash her head in like fucking Gallagher.
Have you ever seen Smashing Pumpkins?
These
Just as
ankles,
I thought.
they insult me.
She was stabbed with a tiny sharp hammer.
The goddess of law will surely reveal the truth to us, so please rest in peace.
That's right, Justine. Now that I'm here, everything will be A-okay. The culprit will rue the day he crossed paths with...
Miles Edgeworth, who is this fool of a man?
Why is she glaring at me?
You are voiced by the same person.
You are Francisca von Karma, am I correct? I apologize for my late introduction. I am Justine Courtney.
Do you get the pun?
What?
And the deceased
What?
individual is...
Dead.
Attorney Jill Crane, one of the members of the Prosecutorial Investigation Committee.
I see. So that's why she had the key card. I take it you're in charge of this case.
No, that's right. And with me in charge, this case is as good as... Ow!
That reminds me, I haven't got your name yet.
If you just wanted to know my name, you didn't have to whip... Ow!
Just state your name. I will not tolerate any unnecessary remarks.
Sebastian de Best.
It seems the pecking order has been decided.
Die!
Mr. Sebastian de Best here. This is from Granny.
This is...
This is a body.
Oh, a picture! It seems you've been bested, Mr. Edgeworth. I've got a picture.
This wasn't a competition to begin with.
My job is done. May we meet again in front of another corpse? Okay, let's go home quickly and eat some noodles.
Oh man, I
Great.
hope these two are the killer at some level, because I think they're the 1-2 punch of like, no, Granny can talk, as like the entrance to the second half of the twist, or like
They're
her
also
being
suspicious as fuck.
that too. But like the old lady being like, okay, actually I can talk, and her starting to talk and then having a breakdown, I think would have really fun animations.
Do you think maybe she injected Kay with some amnesia drugs or something?
I don't know, but
That's
she sure
the whole
did.
reason that. I mean, that's the whole reason they brought Kay here, was that she could be accused.
Probably.
And I stole all her shit. I'll be leaving too. Bye.
No more questions.
I gotta go.
The victim's head wound was post-mortem. I don't know what that means.
Sebastian.
And the candelabra dealt the fatal blow. I'm gonna tell you the details of the case. Estimated time of death is late last night.
Ow.
What is it, Justine?
While I do appreciate your enthusiasm, perhaps you should give your tongue a rest. You might pull a muscle.
That would be painful indeed. I don't know why I
No,
need
no, that Sebastian's tongue is connected to his brain.
Anyway, it's quite clear now. Kay Faraday must be arrested.
Who is that? That sounds
What?
bad.
What's the big idea, pal?
It's just as he says, detective. I don't know. The culprit is Miss Kay Faraday.
I'm pretty fucking hammered right now, and not just with, and not
I
just
really
the
didn't want to
gavel.
come into work today.
The young lady in bandages over there, although she's not wearing her usual attire, and yet I can still recognize her, unlike you fools.
Yeah, no shit.
Are you not Miss Kay Faraday?
Well, are you? And what would you do if she is Kay? If you're going to arrest her, then I will resist by any means necessary. That I guarantee you.
I am now convinced. The doubts surrounding your suitability as a prosecutor were indeed warranted.
It's fine, Mr. Edgeworth. I'll die. I'll be fine.
What are you saying, Kay? You can't just go along with them, pal.
But I don't remember anything. What if I really did kill that woman and then forgot about it? If that's true.
Can one of you guys open up stream and just mute it and check to see if it's still going? Because I closed my Chrome and that makes it a little faster, and I don't want to open it back up.
Sure.
Thank you.
It is, yeah,
looks
it's still
like-
going.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yee.
Acknowledgement is the goddess's mercy, atonement is her will. Jesus. The drama. The goddess of law will surely praise you for your prudence.
Sebastian and Judge Courtney, If you believe she is the culprit, on what basis do you make your accusations? Unless I'm completely convinced by your explanation, I will not obey your orders.
Fine, have it your way. Now sit tight and listen to the perfect reasoning of the best.
She did it.
Oh boy, gonna be a lot of
This is
meat. I am the best in the world. Case closed. No one else can do what I do. Yes, that's why I was the first to realize that Kay Faraday is the culprit. How do you like my reasoning?
Do you like that he got a new sprite where he like opens up his little pointer thing
Yeah,
to
it's
mimic
cute.
Justine?
She broke into the meeting room in order to steal something. In other words, she's the only one who could have killed Miss Crane.
Fuck, he's got us. His logic is as great as ever, sir.
Harsh words coming from you, detective. I asked
Thanks.
I asked for some basis to your claims, yet your reasoning has told me absolutely nothing.
However, we have no evidence to prove she didn't do it either.
Okay, well that's the basis of I think they need to provide reasoning, not us.
Do you know how a court of law works?
Don't worry, Kay. I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth will pull off a miracle.
But the miracle never happened. So I don't remember if it's the end of I think it's the end of AA, the second game. Its original translation has this like Hail Mary, and it's one of the only instances in the series where you have like 3 things to pick and the game keeps going, but like only one is right, and if you pick the other 2, it's a non-standard game over after a couple minutes of cutscenes. And it's like, oh, we need a miracle. And then if you fuck up and get one of the wrong ones, I think Phoenix says, but the miracle never happened. And then the game just ends.
I'm gonna BRB real quick.
I'll be the German now. You better not disappoint me, understand, Miles Edgeworth? Because if you do, this whip of mine won't say silent. I'm
It has a
going to commit
speaker on it.
assault.
Me!
I love this idiot. Kay's never stolen anything. To steal something. Steal what, exactly?
That's...
What Kay Faraday tried to steal was a file. Its contents, to be exact. An investigation report regarding Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Its contents, to be exact. Opposed to all those times people steal a file just to swipe that manila envelope.
Yeah, just the outside part.
The
You
shell.
mean the shell?
Do you have any evidence to prove she needed something like that? Fuck you. I am not the one who needs to present evidence.
You are, though. You're the one accusing her of murder.
Isn't that right, Prosecutor Edgeworth?
No. Yes, I guess. I suppose that may be true.
But
At any rate,
I'm from German court. What is this clown circus?
at any rate, Sebastian, please continue your reasoning.
In other words, she's the only one who could have killed Miss Crane.
No, okay. Mr. DeBest, there is a contradiction in your statement.
Is that true, Justine?
is it not, Sebastian? It is not.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm not asking you a question. It is Prosecutor Edgeworth's statement that is contradictory.
Of course. There's no way there could be a contradiction in my argument.
Isn't it full of contradictions? My real problem is her rather than Mr. DeBest. Don't you
She's
kill
just
her.
standing there to be like, fuck you.
Hold it. Do you have any evidence to prove that no one else but Kay could have committed the crime?
Nope!
Sebastian, let me tell you what would be the best thing for you to do. Look into any other possible suspects besides Kay.
Right now. Post haste. The best thing for me to do? Look into any other possible suspects? No, wait, I had an idea.
According to the preliminary reports, There were no traces of anyone else besides her.
Even so, isn't it too premature to declare that she is the culprit?
Declaring that she isn't so early into the investigation is a little premature as well, is it not? I'm just going to make everything a negative.
Yeah, I hate this woman so much.
She's fucking
This is
awful.
all she does. This is all she does.
If oh, like really, don't you need like? Isn't the burden of evidence on the accuser?
Yeah, this is literally not how law works.
The series is like was originally made as like a criticism of the Japanese court system and how fucked it is, but I think this game is like even kind of far for the AA system. If only I had the evidence that could prove Kay's innocence. Good grief! There is a limit to how much you can falsely accuse someone.
No, there isn't.
Fear not, Kay. The truth will be revealed soon enough.
Mr. Edgeworth, I guess I'm Kay now too.
Kay couldn't have murdered Miss Crane. If I can just prove that, she will be cleared of suspicion.
What was that, Will?
Where'd Civ go?
Away.
She's BRB.
Oh, I'm sorry, am I like actually supposed to fucking present something? I like to always press everything first. Already, I've noticed 2 contradictions in your testimony.
My reasoning is flawless. It doesn't contain even a single contradiction.
The number of contradictions has just increased to 3.
Oh, I get it. This is all part of your plan to mislead me, isn't it? Well, too bad, because the best will not be led astray.
I love that pose. This guy sucks, but he's fun to voice. If you believe that Kay is the culprit, then I would like to hear the basis for your reasoning.
Just sit back and be in awe of my brilliant deductions. Nothing escapes the watchful eye of the best.
God, you're stupid.
Before I had even laid eyes on the crime scene. No, before I was even aware of this case. Yes, I knew that she was the culprit.
This is your reasoning?
Yes, ma'am. Ow, I hit myself. Well. Anyway, I'm smug again.
Alright, I'm pretty sure that's everything. Alright, let's... No!
How could this happen?
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
Stop talking.
Mostly, what I was thinking was, oh, fuck. Can't believe you've done this.
Alright, let's see what we've got. Kay's badge. Oh.
A similar energy video I always love is, what the fuck, Richard?
Could the ticket stub for the time?
Oh, maybe, yeah. Gym Ninja. Oh, I haven't looked at this letter because I'm a dumbass. Okay.
That's the dead lady.
Yeah, that could be the contradiction. Yeah, I don't think it's the ticket. I think it's the letter. I'm gonna look at everything else first, though. Boy, the chug is making this real annoying.
Turner.
I'm gonna go with the letter.
I love the idea that the soundtrack is being played by someone this is their first time trying the track.
Definitely not.
Okay. Broken the room to steal something. Yeah, I actually don't know what it is. Let's take a look-see.
Maybe you tried to steal the flower because it was ripped off?
I don't think that's it.
I don't know who they're talking about since they just got back.
Is it spelled? Oh, okay. She broke into the meeting room in order to steal something. She's the only one who could have killed Miss Crane. I don't know.
The key card? Cause
yeah,
I tried that.
That was
That's where I lost my first point of health.
Oh.
Because anyone could have used this, but it was in the victim's possession. She's the
Why not use some fucking fingerprints, Gumshoe?
You just present your badge. I can do what you do. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Hold on
what
a
if that
second,
was-
did
I'm
he
gonna- I'm gonna s- No. I keep.
You've
okay.
already pressed him on this.
I know.
Did he get a new coat? Wasn't he wearing like a little cape before?
I genuinely don't know. I think he's gonna replace Edgeworth after Edgeworth gets fired, and Courtney's like
Yeah.
grooming him. I'm gonna do this just for funsies.
He is wearing red.
Damn. I was.
Oh, that was on the wrong statement.
It's because I pressed it and moved forward. I hate this. Yeah, I would think it's the key card or the letter, but I was the first to realize that K was you were the first. Yeah, the fucking lag is what it's like really bothering me. I'm having a hard time focusing. She broke into the meeting room in order to steal something. I don't know. Is it? I'm just gonna. No, I'll just look it up. Oh god, it's so slow. Alright.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I'm opening it back up on Chrome, so.
Oh, it hates that.
Uh-oh, sisters. Yeah, it's really bad. I don't know why it's like this. Alright, table of contents. I know this is a pretty weenie giving up on the first one, but I find I usually think this game is bad at this, so. Okay. Beginning part 2. Yep. Alright, well, we're already in part 2. That's nice.
You have to present the picture of the letter.
Present the key card on the third statement. I thought I did! Skip. Yes, okay. What? I thought I was already on the cycle. Where am I? Alright.
Okay, you're starting from statement 1.
2, 3. Alright. Really?
You presented it on statement 4, you fucking fool.
I did, but why would it be on statement 3?
Because fuck you.
Okay. She broke in to steal something, and then 4 is, she's the only one who could have done it, and I feel like the key card points to 4 more than 3. It certainly sounds like you're quite familiar with this room.
The best man for the job should know all about the best places.
Unfortunately, it seems that you are not the best man for the job. Are you mocking me? That's for you to decide. You didn't even know about this key card, did you?
Offense is given, not taken.
Ugh. You cannot pay me to say that.
But can you prove that you didn't not fucking fuck you?
Yeah, I feel like offense is given, not taken, not given is something Courtney would say.
Of course I know about that. You needed to enter this room. Blink.
Was it really needed?
The foolish fool simply doesn't know when to give up.
Well, I don't feel that bad since I tried this. I just did it on the wrong part, I guess.
No.
Sebastian, do you really suspect Kay?
That's right. She's the only one who could have done it.
Well then, allow me to ask you. Since this room can only be entered by using a keycard, how did she enter the room without one?
Well, she probably used this and that and...
Oh, did you pull a muscle? Allow me to explain then. The door... Beep-boop. See, Kay, you used to be really fucking savage to this guy. Alright, it's fine.
What, really?
You'll remember it.
Okay.
The door could... the door could only be opened by members of the PIC, which means...
Yes, that's correct.
See, like, I don't understand why this disproves it, because, like, Kay could have stolen the card, but you can use... What? Fucking whatever. Who cares? She conceded so easily.
Take a look at this. It's a record of this room that I investigated just a while ago.
It says that Kay Faraday murdered it.
At 12:52 a.m., the door was opened using Miss Crane's keycard.
Okay.
How's that for that? It's probable that the killer entered the room together with the victim, Miss Crane. After entering, the situation must have soured, leading to the murder.
Your logic holds, does it? But it's still merely conjecture. And it would imply that the killer and the victim were acquainted.
No way, pal. Kay doesn't even know the victim.
Kay
Not
doesn't know
anymore.
anyone right now.
That is merely an assumption on your part, unless you have any evidence to prove your claim. Again, I'm asking you to prove a negative.
I mean, we have evidence proving the opposite.
Evidence is everything in court and at the crime scene. Without it, your argument is invalid.
In that case, I trust that you have evidence to
God.
prove that Kay Faraday and the victim were. I didn't get to read that
Connected,
last word.
sorry.
Okay.
Of course.
Allow my
She is
final
her
boss
mother.
theme to play.
Yeah, get this fucking organ music going.
Oh, fuck.
What?
This letter, it's got strawberry jam on it, and it was discovered by Dr. Young in Miss Crane's breast pocket.
The victim's belongings. Why did she withhold such vital evidence until now?
Because
Force.
she always does this.
Could it be she was waiting for the perfect time to reveal it? Why? When I don't understand. When we asked, "Do you have evidence?" the first time, why wouldn't she just show this and be like, "Yeah, I do"?
We're not even in a courtroom. We're all just standing around the fucking murder scene.
That's the real problem with this game. Is instead of like in the normal games, they have courtroom segments, so it's like the courtroom is the boss fight, and in this, they're just like, I don't know, people just need to be really obtuse and unhelpful all the time.
Yeah, these games make me very angry.
Remember when I said this? Estimated time of death is last night. What is it, Justine?
Shut up.
Fair enough.
Well, I do appreciate your enthusiasm. Perhaps you should give your tongue a rest. I am attempting to lie, and you're fucking it up. I'll read it for you.
Blood, something, something, I don't know.
It's a little smudged up here. To Miss Crane, thank you so much for helping with my plan. I'm glad we can help each other get what we want. It's like killing two birds with one stone.
I resent
or
that,
just
pal.
you with one candelabra. Please get revenge for 12 years ago.
I'd never kill a bird.
I'd never kill a bird. In fact, I used to have a pigeon with a small hat.
Oh, what happened to him?
I don't remember.
Oh,
In other words, Kay Faraday and Miss Crane were accomplices. They probably planned to steal something from this room, and it couldn't be anyone else named Kay, because
It's
we've
a funny joke because her name also is Bird.
Preposterous!
Wait, that means the main culprit is.
It's still Kay Faraday, of course. It just means her crimes have increased by yet one more.
That was the rare 1 in 10,000 time I can actually click through dialogue for no established reason.
I'm the main culprit?
Don't believe her, Kay. It's all a bunch of nonsense. There's no way Kay would do something like that.
Nonsense. Not at all. The evidence speaks for itself, wouldn't you agree?
No, since Kay's writing a thank you note for a job well done. Ugh, I knew they wouldn't suspect Kay unless they had some sort of proof. But they didn't tell us this from the start for no reason. To think they would actually have such decisive evidence!
I'm here too.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Your explanation is still insufficient. I cannot accept such an argument.
Sebastian, would you please leave this to me?
Please, I hate talking.
I can't allow their allegations to gain any more momentum. I must turn it around here. Engaging turbo drive.
Quick, Mr.
Courtney.
Edgeworth, put salt in the tank.
Courtney,
Relationship. Oh my god.
Courtney, if I defeat you in a race around the block, I win, correct?
If I can
No,
go
we
around the
wouldn't-
world in 80 days, you have to promise to let Kay go.
The moment he runs out the door for this race, she just turns around and shoots Kay.
Alright.
The relationship between Kay Faraday and Miss Crane is as documented in the letter.
Man, you know what would be fun? If that thing Sebastian is wearing around his outfit is a red raincoat.
Yeah, it's clearly like a suit jacket, but
Yeah.
She roped Miss Crane into assisting her with her plan. However, for some reason, their partnership broke down. Miss Crane was murdered, but with her dying breath, she managed to retaliate. Her parting gift is this letter, which she tucked safely away in her left breast pocket.
Like a dumbass, because she was bleeding from there. Her testimony is even better than ever. Maybe the most perfect it's ever been, sir.
Alright, dial it back, Gumshoe.
Are you gonna be alright, Mr. Edgeworth? Do you need a massage?
Yes, of course, to both.
how unsightly, Miles Edgeworth.
It's just a
Save your
massage.
stoic act for some other time.
Miss Von Karma! Just whose side are you on?
I'm on nobody's side, Scruffy. When searching for the truth, it's best not to take sides.
Except in all the other games where I'm explicitly a villain.
Watch what you say, Miss Von Karma, or else Mr. The Best is gonna...
The best you say?
How irritating!
Well, I suppose that's one thing we can agree on. Everyone hates Sebastian.
They all just gang up and start kicking him.
Knock on wood, but it's running perfectly now.
Great. So, she couldn't have put it in that pocket. It would fall out.
Oh, you might be right. Oh. The music is still too slow, but I'll take it over gameplay. Hold it! We searched the victim's left breast pocket as well, but... Well, I took the letter out first, asshole.
You found nothing, I presume? That's because I have the letter right here.
Ah!
Naturally, the officer who found the letter immediately brought it to the best man on the scene.
The letter was safely tucked away in her left breast pocket.
More
right
like
above
her left breast pocket.
Shut up. I believe this letter carries Miss Crane's will for the criminal to be arrested.
I have no interest in your beliefs.
No.
What I'm interested in is the truth. You said that letter was in the left breast pocket of the victim, correct?
I swear by the goddess of law,
Not
there
a
are no
thing.
lies or mistakes in my statement.
Just making sure not.
The letter was indeed discovered inside the victim's left breast pocket.
The victim had been stabbed in the left chest area where the letter was hidden. This may very well be an important clue. I don't think Kay wrote the letter, but unless I can draw out more information here, that means nothing. I should start by pricing. Oh God.
That woman's general chest area. To the left.
Ew, blood is coming out.
Sounds
Does
like
he
that.
die?
Mop it up.
What a weird guy.
Thanks, Marissa. I probably wouldn't have noticed that, honestly.
Woo! I've played these games.
My problem is I'm like getting too hung up on the bizarro space logic of all the characters doing the things they do in the order they do for no reason instead of the actual case. The victim held on. Also, I've just been re-watching the clips I'm editing down from the first game where everyone is insane. So like, ugh. The victim held on to the truth until her dying breath. A truly touching story indeed.
The voices of the dead are soft. One must listen carefully to hear their dying wishes.
The fuck are you on?
The fuck does that mean? And Miss Crane has spoken. Kay Faraday is the culprit.
Perhaps the voices you have been hearing are actually the whispers of the devil.
No, hold up, Mr. Edgeworth. If I press on her chest, it says K. Listen.
Kay.
Hey, don't make fun of Justine. She's the only friend I've got.
Let's
Is
listen.
that what you call me?
Let's listen to the voice of reason. Judge Courtney, please take a look at the autopsy report.
There is no need. I remember it perfectly. The victim was stabbed in the left breast. Oh, fuck.
Oh no, the first
My left
detail I
breast.
remembered off the top of my head.
Shit!
It
It can't be.
The letter was found in the victim's left breast pocket. Fuck.
That's where the victim was stabbed with the candle blast, right, sir?
Close enough, buddy. Precisely. It wouldn't have been possible to stab her there without piercing the letter as well. So that begs the question, why was the letter found in the victim's pocket? It's simple. It was placed there after the victim was murdered to throw suspicion onto Kay. Somebody intentionally wanted to create this very situation. Have there been any suspicious people around here? Maybe a coroner? In other words, there exists the possibility that the letter was forged by the true culprit.
I'm sorry. Did I take a fucking letter out of a pocket with 3 holes in it that was whole and be like, this looks right?
This bitch is so dumb. I hope she's the murder victim in the last case. The real murderer tried to pin the crime on Kay. That is the only explanation for the letter.
And in doing so, the murderer ended up digging their own grave.
Sorry,
right,
they ended up
They
doing
dug
what?
their own
Grug.
graves.
Dug their
They
own
dug
grug.
their own what?
Dug their own grugs.
The culprit is Kay Faraday. The letter was... Yeah, it was actually found in the victim's other pocket.
Huh? What are you saying, pal?
The officer's report was wrong when he said the letter was in her left pocket. It's actually in the... Ow! Jesus
You would be
Christ!
fired. You would be fired fucking immediately.
A
in the
foolish
real
fool
world.
who continues to make a fool of himself. Is there no cure for your foolishness?
Well, let me go ask that doctor real quick. She said no. Why do you keep whipping me? And quit
I
calling
like
me
the
a fool.
concept. I like the concept with the sound effects you did. He ran there and then answered across the room. He didn't come back.
He's still over there.
Face
My whip is very long, you see. I saved you the trouble of punishing him yourself.
Indeed, though I had no intention of punishing him. The letter is stained with blood, no doubt because it was found in the left breast pocket. There couldn't have been an error in the officer's report. Unless you were the investigator.
Say something, Justine! I'm all the way over here. I can't defend myself.
You
No.
are screaming.
You are
You are screaming.
I see you have no objections. Then allow me to continue. There is one more potential suspect in this case.
Don't be ridiculous. The killer entered this very room. There wasn't anyone else who did that besides Kay Faraday and the victim.
To enter the meeting room, one needs a key card. And their reasoning assumes that the murderer and the victim entered the room together. This is what we overlooked. If we just discard that assumption, then this evidence reveals the other suspect beside Kay. Uh-oh, sisters!
It's the fucking time card thing for the punch with the key card.
Okay, I didn't
There was-
remember that actually having anything noteworthy on it, but...
There was another person there.
Yeah, there's another person.
Oh, it just is conveniently left blank. Okay.
They were hiding in the rafters.
This is the keycard record Judge Courtney handed me earlier. The victim's keycard was used at 12:52 a.m. And there was one more person who also used a keycard.
So you're saying this person was waiting to ambush the victim inside the meeting room. The keycard was used at 10:15 p.m. I wouldn't say that's impossible.
No, it's impossible.
No one has the patience for that.
What makes you
Nobody
say
knows
that,
how to
pal?
sleep.
You got any proof?
Of course I do. I myself am that proof. I was the one who used that key card after all.
Well, bad
So
news,
you're the-
girl.
You're the
You
murderer.
did it!
Yeah, why would you also leave that blank?
Yeah.
Is there something strange about a PIC
Me being
member
the killer?
entering the PIC meeting room
Yeah,
at 10 o'clock at night?
that proves nothing. The fact that you were in here at all, good read, makes you a suspect. Or do you perhaps have any evidence that you didn't kill your colleague?
Such nonsense. What would I gain by murdering her?
Oh,
Objection!
I wonder. You might get to fucking put Edgeworth away or whatever.
Objection! Sorry, you need evidence to refute me. Allow me to reiterate what you said earlier. I'm sure it will all become clear upon further investigation.
Why would I, a faithful servant of the law, commit a crime?
Girl, do you hear your theme right now?
It's so evil. True enough, I entered this room. However, that alone is not reason enough to suspect me of a crime.
I love to imagine that while this is, because this is like clearly like a church-looking room, I love to imagine she just has walked over to the organ and is playing this while talking.
Aggressively plays.
There is a case in this series where you walk into the killer's office and it's just like, this is so-and-so's office, and he just has a massive evil pipe organ. If that's the case, please tell me why you entered this room.
I had some business to take care of, and some preparations had to be made.
Can you please sound less suspicious than that?
Preparations? That sounds pretty suspicious, pal.
It isn't. I'm innocent.
Unfortunately, I cannot disclose what these preparations were.
I was
However-
preparing to murder you, Edgeworth.
But then this other bitch died.
I'm sure you could hazard a guess. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Your motivation is showing.
So, she was preparing for my hearing at 10 o'clock at night. She must have gathered all the necessary materials to take away my prosecutor's badge.
Okay.
Who is
Another
this?
character.
Who the...
Oh,
this is-
boy.
Oh,
Who is
no,
this?
you're the final boss, aren't you? Yeah.
W.
Yeah, everything
Oh
about
my
it.
god, he's related to Quirkus.
He really looks related to Quirkus.
Will, you want to take it away?
That takes me. Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. That takes me back when I was young. I'd always butt heads with this brash detective. One day, he just disappeared. I hope he's still doing well. Here comes the waterworks.
Why is he ripped?
Oh, God.
Chairman de Best.
Oh.
Oh.
Did she just say
Oh.
the best? You're so
Hello,
clearly the main
Courtney.
antagonist!
You sure are full of energy today. And if it isn't little Von Karma, look how much you've grown since I last saw you.
Back when my name was Quirkus Alba!
Sir, it has been quite a while.
A curtsy? You don't have to treat me like some sort of stranger, you know. Remember back in the old days when you'd sit on my lap and call me Unky Boo?
Don't like that. Don't.
Everything about
Uncomfortable.
Oh, here I go again. Oh, I cried back then.
Pops! What are you doing here?
Oh, God, you. A member of the PIC was killed, and I heard that you were in charge of the case.
You not look at me like that!
Oh my god, his goggles are full of tears.
That's awful.
That's
I
oh my
love
God.
that!
What kind of prosecutor is followed around by his own father?
Not me.
I'm sorry, sir.
Everyone shut the fuck up. Do you have any idea who this man is? Chairman of the PIC, former chief prosecutor. He's the right hand of the goddess of law.
Now, Courtney. I'm just an old chunk of coal.
Me too!
There's no
Oh, my
reason to speak
favorite.
so high. No, it's
Several
My
people
God.
try to consume him at once.
Another golem. We might not be able to defeat this man.
Hold on, how many blips does he have on his coat? It's 8, 12, 16,
I can't see. It goes
18,
down below the thing.
16.
only one more row, but it only has 3.
Please excuse my subordinate's behavior. I am...
Prosecutor Edgeworth, isn't it? Along with his trusty sidekick, Dick Gumshoe. This is Blaze?
I read this blaze, like on fire, blazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am Blaze de Best. I'm the proud father of that idiot over there. When that boy was born, I was sad. Me and the missus were happy as can be, you see. But now, I don't even know where she's gone to.
I'm right here, sir.
Pops, you need a handkerchief?
Oh, yes, Sebastian is an idiot, but he's such a good boy, you know.
God.
Quite the doting father and son.
Now then, Courtney, how's the investigation going?
Sir, we've established that the culprit is Kay Faraday.
No, we haven't.
We've established this, and we will go forward with this as the basis of truth.
Objection! Look at my finger! There are too many uncertainties in this case. It's impossible to determine that she's the culprit. Surely you haven't forgotten the matter of the letter.
I already told you. Stick your finger right through here.
You talk too much.
I just wanted to...
Now.
Did you
let's
just
all-
whip my fucking child?
No,
There are
he's super
so
deserving.
many people in this room.
Let's all
really
play
are.
nice. Everyone just calm down.
Has anyone checked on Kay in a while?
Huh?
I'm sorry that you had to witness such an unsightly scene, Mr. Chairman. She's just hyperventilating.
Eyes are
Don't
bugging out.
apologize. Don't apologize, Courtney. I can follow everyone's logic somehow, except Sebastian's, that is.
Yay! Pops!
Chairman DeBest, I am a prosecutor. Goodbye. My duty is to bring criminals to justice. However, I won't make someone out to be a criminal without sufficient motive and evidence, unless it's the first game, or it's part of the 5th game, or the
I've
6th
heard
game.
about you and your relationship with the suspect, you know. To share such a strong bond.
Oh god, he uses his beard as a fucking wet rag and it drips at the bottom.
Yeah!
I love this character.
This
guy's
is
great.
a lot.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Kay has assisted the police in arresting criminals countless times, pal.
There are too many facets of this case that remain unexplored.
I see. The bonds of youth are a wonderful thing indeed.
Scratch.
What?
What?
This is evidence. But that is that, and this is this, you know.
What's that supposed to mean?
What was that?
The prosecutor's office needs to resolve this case as quickly as possible. I mean, just think of all the other cases that are piling up. There's no time to waste here. It's unfortunate, but you understand, right, Edgeworth?
Yes, I'll go to jail now. What?
Now then, Kay Faraday, I'd like to arrest you now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, oh my god!
Oh no!
No, I won't let you. Kay's innocent, pal.
To defy Chairman DeBest is to defy the law. It would be a grave act of disloyalty. In other words, a hearing won't be needed. Are you prepared to lose your prosecutor's badge?
That's
Bullshit.
Mr. Edgeworth's badge. You can't do that.
Quick, Gumshoe, swallow it! They can't get inside your hard body!
Oh,
That was Kay!
no.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I started pulling on a string on my sweater and now it's falling apart. Using a prosecutor's badge as a shield. What does the PIC come to?
Kay, you haven't
Can you
done...
hear this? It's coming unraveled.
I cannot.
No.
Kay, you haven't done anything wrong.
Mr. Edgeworth, it was only for a short time, but thank you for everything. I'm going to die now. Sorry I turned out to be a criminal.
Oh, jeez.
We will make sure to impart your confession to the goddess of law.
Fuck off.
What should I do? When I was a boy, when I was young, I wanted to become a defense attorney like my father.
His shoulders are really tense.
Someone who can fight to save those in need. And right now, this badge is holding me back. A mere badge for the life of a dear friend. I don't even have to consider it.
All right. Farewell, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it! Hold it right there, Judge Courtney.
What is it now, Prosecutor Edgeworth? God, there's a lot of people in this room.
I give up my badge.
This is your prosecutor's badge. Prosecutor Edgeworth, what is the meaning of this?
Consider this my resignation. I am no longer a prosecutor.
Mr. Edgeworth?
What are you doing? Explain yourself, Miles Edward. You can't be serious.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're joking, right?
Yup, got him. Pranked. Welcome back to Edgeworth Pranks, people.
Yoink!
Remember to like, comment, and
Oh,
subscribe,
damn.
and hit the bell for reminders.
If you want a prosecutor, then I don't know if I can be with you.
My only mission is to... What? Okay, wait, hang, give me the badge back. My only mission is to bring the truth to light.
Pranked.
Gumshoe, I know I don't technically have a heart, but you can't play with it like that.
I'm sorry.
Kiss. Meanwhile, somewhere, Phoenix is furious and he doesn't know why.
He wakes up in the middle of the night sweating. Ah!
It's the prosecutor's path. That's the name of the game. It's the prosecutor's path to turn a blind eye to the truth. Oh, if it is, I'm doing a great job with this. Then that title is worth nothing to me. Why are you sad, Courtney? I will walk
Because
the
I
path
can't-
that I believe in. I will not be stopped here.
Stop!
You're running away from Von Karma? From me?
He's been dead a long time. No matter what you say, I don't intend to go back on my decision.
So, you're leaving me behind again. I'll never forgive you for this.
Stop trying to pretend Francisca Von Karma's a character.
No, this is all my fault. I'm sorry. If only I weren't here.
Wait, Kay?
I'm gonna go jump again.
Jesus.
Detective Gumshoe, don't follow me!
But Mr. Edgeworth, boss.
I'll get too distracted when looking for Kay because I can't stop staring into your eyes. I'm not your boss anymore, Detective!
That's just too much, sir. It's always been you and me. We've always been a team.
Detective Gumshoe,
We are a cup.
we are a cup. And with the power of this cup that we are, we can contain that man's tears.
Finally.
Detective Gumshoe, you no longer have to fucking stay here. You should try to accomplish whatever you can on your end.
Bye!
This is bad. We just let a dangerous criminal escape. How could I let her get away? And after all my hard work of just throwing the blame around. You see...
Maybe I should burn more evidence.
Rest assured, Mr. Chairman, this area will be locked down immediately. After the suspect has left.
Good. I expect the best from you, Courtney.
What about me, Dad?
Shut the fuck up. Wash my car.
Just slaps him on the way past.
Oh,
Hold
this
on.
badge.
Left breast pocket? Candle bra? I get it!
Oh, savvy.
That would be a great line to end on, but I still got more steam in me, so I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Candle bra. It's very painful. The wicks are right over the nipples.
Oh!
Ooh.
I mean, some people are into
Whipplenicks.
Come on down to Whipplenicks. Everything must go. Memorial Day sale. Kay.
Okay, are you hiding?
She's not here either. Where in the world could she go?
Face!
He's dying.
Hey!
knock knock. I'm here.
Mr. Shields.
I'm here for your organs. Hang them over. What's going on, Miles? Why the long face?
Oh, Ray, you know I don't have any organs.
Take it from Uncle Ray. You won't be popular with the ladies looking like that.
I don't need
Why would I
ladies.
want that?
Why are you here? What do you mean? Why was it not your plan to become a defense attorney? Why are you here? Did something happen?
That's my line.
This is my office.
Have you seen the news about the murder at the PIC headquarters? Your hearing. Wasn't it there today? I found myself wondering if you guys had somehow got caught up in it.
Wait, it's already made the news?
I hear they're searching for a teenage girl suspected of killing an attorney. I can't imagine it could have been... Good read. I can't imagine it could have been her, but it has been bothered. Could you give me the full rundown?
Oh yeah, it was her.
The truth is... Oh,
Whoa, shut up!
Whoa! Miles, are you trying to give your Uncle Ray a heart attack? You just, like, randomly punched me in the dick.
I'm not joking. I meant that punch. She really did lose her memory.
On top of that, she's a suspect. That makes things even more difficult. Where would she have run off to? She lost her memory, right?
I was hoping she would return here, but
Not likely. She felt responsible for what happened to you, right? Then there's no way she would come back here.
I know that. But where else can I look?
Calm down, Miles. This isn't like you. It's rare to see you get so heated up as well. Well, not as a bad thing. If you're trying this hard to save an innocent suspect from false charges, I'm sure you'd make a great defense attorney.
Actually, just a while ago, I turned in my badge. But that doesn't mean I've decided to become a defense attorney. Icky. Besides, Kay isn't just a mere suspect. I left my batteries with her. I'm fucked if she runs away. I may have only known her for a short time, but we've been through quite a lot together. And I know she isn't capable of murder.
I'm surprised. I never thought you would have given Kay your batteries. It's pretty proven that she's not that useful. You would go so far to support someone else.
I figured that she's so bad at stealing things that she would give them back to me whenever I asked.
I mean, that's fair. I don't know if you even realize it yourself, but it seems a deep bond has already begun to grow between you and Kay,
Ugh.
now that she's lost her memories.
I'm gonna have to get my circuit boards checked then and get that removed.
I'd say it even gives my bond with your father a run for its money.
No, he's dead. She just keeps barging into my state of affairs.
Yeah, that girl can be quite a handful. But I'm certain that something has changed inside you since you met her. Did you, like, upgrade your CPU or something?
No, again, it's the batteries.
I'm really jealous, you know. My CPU hasn't been upgraded in a while. After all, I lost my partner.
Wait, hang on.
Don't worry about it. I'm not a cyborg or anything. That's why you need to find Kay right now.
Okay. As a robot, I will take you at face value.
Good, because I'm not trying to steal your parts either. I don't want you to lose your bond like your Uncle Ray did.
I'm really hoping he's gonna be a killer in one of the cases. I don't know why. That's just how these games tend to go.
Well then, I have a proposal. We have no idea where she is, and searching around blindly won't get us anywhere. In that case, why don't we try searching for the cause of her memory loss? Maybe that could give us a lead.
I see. That might be a good idea. From what she told me,
Let's go kill the jamming ninja.
And take his arms for my cyborg body. I mean,
something must have happened to her at the Grand Tower.
Great, that's it. Let's get going then. Hey, at the very least, could you stop looking so grim? If you stay that way, Kay probably wouldn't want to come back at all. She has a sense for these things.
Good grief. I'm no match for this man.
Has anyone checked the hospital?
There's no hospital.
The hospital was a mirage.
It seems it's already dark.
That's how time works, Miles Edgeworth. Still open for the day of the murder. You gotta admire their capitalist spirit. The damned pigs. but there's no one here. Looks like we've got the place all to ourselves.
How
Are
long
you
would
fucking
like-
blind?
Eat the rich, Sonny.
To prove Kay's innocence, I'll need to investigate her lost memories.
Hey, let's go, Miles. We can investigate the room as much as we want. So let's do what we can.
I'm going over here. You've been
I
hit
just love-
by. You've been
I love
struck
that-
by.
I love the idea of him walking off screen.
Do what we can.
Miles, I don't know your name anymore. I have amnesia.
God damn it!
Hold on a sec.
I drank the forget juice.
Is that you, kilometers?
Shut the fuck up. Do what we can, huh? I suppose that's all we can do for now. Begin investigation.
Pony.
Wait, is Granny gone?
I didn't see her before.
Yeah,
She was there.
It was just another
Oh
ghost.
no!
It's a statue of a pony, sparkling in the twilight.
Here's Princess Celeste.
Oh. God, can I leave? I don't want to do this anymore.
Statue has wings. It must be an alicorn. Post
Ah.
season 5.
Perhaps
Everyone hated that twist.
Perhaps it's a Pegasus, the flying horse of myth.
Hey, Miles, get over here. I found a rainbow.
Be there in a dash.
Stop it! Stop it!
No, there's a horn on
Don't
its
be
head.
shy. I know it's got your heart all aflutter.
Shut up.
Did you see that little stink-colored boy down there? He bumped into me and picked my pocket. I had a snack for later, but I think my apple got jacked.
People like that
Who's in it?
in this world.
What's this? There's a plague at the bottom. The title of work is written on this plague. A magical contradiction. I suppose the only part of this work I was able to understand was the contradiction part. Objection!
Yeah, there
Oh,
they are.
look.
There she is.
They're selling all kinds of treats. They've even got pink pies.
Those are a rarity.
Oh, Miles Edgeworth, so we meet again.
Ponies! What are you two doing here?
Savvy, thank you for engaging in that terrible bit.
No problem, dude.
Well, we came all this way, so I thought we'd buy some cotton candy.
You've been here for literal fucking hours.
Where?
What about you? You want folks to get the wrong idea about you?
Do not worry. I will decide my own actions. I'm not placated by that response.
You're just a no-good ex-prosecutor. Oh, I found out about this. It's no wonder you got the axe.
Wait, what? You got fired?
You needn't be concerned with what happens to me.
Are you sure? Oh yeah, what happened to Kay?
Oh, she fell off again.
Speaking of things I should be concerned about.
Hey, is my patient alright? You haven't lost track of her, have you? Was there some sort of trouble between you two? ... Anything I can do to help? How about an injection?
It's fine.
It's meth!
Do you inject meth?
That'll really take the edge off!
Are her injections her answer to everything?
Then I'll just be Miles worth.
Oh, right. It's getting cold, isn't it? Let's go home. Okay, bye. Well then, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, let's meet again soon. Oh, we definitely
Stop
will.
dragging me by the neck!
You, sir!
Yes, sir!
All right.
How would you like some heaven cotton candy? Here's a stick!
Wow. Heaven's tear! Did they name them after the shape of the clouds you can see from here? What?
Each here, regular piece of cotton candy and have them sell without changing the price.
Don't tell me that!
That's why the name is Heaven's Tear. Oh, we tear the cousin out while crying tears of joy.
If the customers knew that, they would be crying tears of sorrow. Oh, what's this on the menu? It's a cute little thing shaped like a bell. It's a sweetie bell.
Oh.
Jesus
it seems apples are in bloom this year.
Scootaloo!
Why do you think Kay lost her? Probably because she fell off the fucking building, dude. Was there something she wanted to forget? Like that she fell off a building? Miles, did you say something horrible to her? Something that would cause her to fall off a building?
Of course not! I would never say anything that cruel to someone that would make them fall off a building. Well, I might have said some unkind things to Detective Gumshoe in the past, but...
He likes it, so it's fine.
Listen, Ray, do you think I have a shot with Gumshoe?
He's a total bottom.
I'm gonna be super real with you. Go for it. There's only one chance in this world for real love sometimes. You gotta take it. I would know. I've been through a lot of shit, man. But I feel bad for the guy.
I was so waiting for that to somehow turn into another pony. It's a wild cherry. It's a cherry tree with branches spread wide. The flowers are nearly in full apple bloom. According to Kay's testimony...
Fuck you!
No! I'm not... She was standing... I can still hear her very aggravating voice, even now.
Hey, do you want to go down to the McDonald's and get a Big Mac? I like to call it the Big Macintosh.
I prefer Wendy's because you can get little apple slices on the side. I think they're Granny Smith. They're green. And they come with peanut butter. What is this?
It's a telescope thing.
If you insert a coin, you can see. You can use these binoculars to get a nice view of the city. Puts in his prosecutor's badge. Don't need that anymore. I'm sure if Kay were feeling better, she'd be happily glued to them. I really like not having an annoying anime girl assistant, I gotta say. For her sake, I must thoroughly examine every nook and cranny of this viewing platform. Otherwise, I'd be a flim-flam of...
Oh my god.
This TV... Oh, I didn't even see that. This TV seems to be used for showing advertisements to the for the companies on the Grand Tower. Right now, it's just showing regular television programs, though.
Like Spike TV.
Television.
Yes, well.
Wait! What am I watching this for? The Steel Samurai doesn't air today!
The only program that I watch.
When I'm not in the middle of
Fucking
cases, I just
nerd.
wait in front of the television for hours and hours until Steel Samurai comes on. It's a statue of a creature with the body of a lion and the beak and wings of a bird. The statue seems to be guarding the entrance to this peaceful park. Oh, a griffin. I wonder what its name is. It's an immaculate work, down to the last detail. But since it looks so fearsome, wouldn't it frighten away visitors to the park?
You know, Miles, I was just thinking you could really get some nice gifts for some really nice gifts for Gumshoe. Maybe a diamond tiara.
I mean, I want to encourage him to eat things that aren't, you know, just cups of ramen. So I was gonna get him, like, some actual utensils, but I wanted it to be ritzy, you know? I was thinking maybe a silver spoon. The person in the red raincoat who pushed Kay off the tower. She said they came toward her from the direction of the stair.
Oh, check out that fucking hatch.
Okay. From that, we can deduce... I hope that was just like a person on the TV. Kay was pushed over the railing on this side. Alright, the railing is about as high as my chest. It's unlikely that someone could fall from here accidentally. I don't see any particular problems with this railing.
So wait a minute.
Trapdoor.
Someone fell off this building and there was no like police tape or anything where she landed?
I don't think she actually fell. She'd be dead.
Yeah.
She
She'd
would
dead.
be very
Yeah,
dead.
she fell down the trap door.
I can't examine it. Sorry, Civ.
Ray, get out of the fucking way, dude.
I think.
Sorry, bro.
I think you can connect those two things.
I know, I was just trying to... Sometimes you need to be at the exact spot, so I was looking for it. Nope. That's how it be with logic. Owie.
His head just explodes.
Where was
Oh.
she standing?
Oh, I don't like that there's a pony called Tender Taps. That was after I stopped watching. Bad.
Tender taps.
What?
She in
What
the tree?
the fuck?
Okay.
Ow!
Don't mind me. I was just admiring the view beneath the tree.
Man, you know, sometimes I think that, like, patients in critical condition who are liable to wound themselves further might be best kept in some kind of building where you might want to heal people and not pawned off on a random man.
Never heard of such a thing.
Did you just fall out of that tree?
I didn't mean to fall. My foot slipped.
I didn't think you meant to fall.
Oh, she's got shoes.
Does she?
No, I think they're sandals.
They're like little sandals.
You're a suspect and yet you remained at the crime scene. That's not a smart thing to do.
Or
Even if-
run away from it.
Even if you have memory loss, shouldn't you have realized this much? This whole time while you were playing this silly game of hide and seek, I've been worried sick about you.
Are you angry with me?
Of course I am. Answer me. What were you doing here? Did you think I'd let you off the hook that easily just because you have memory loss?
That's not it. I came here because I thought I could get your badge back.
What?
If I don't regain my memories, you'll never get it back. I thought if I went back to where I lost my memories, then maybe I would remember. If I could just remember killing her.
You're still the same as you were before you lost your memories.
Dumb.
Your thoughts and actions have always exceeded my expectations. Without
Which
a
are very
doubt,
low, thanks to Gumshoe.
without a doubt, you are the Kay Faraday I know so well. However, I cannot approve of your recklessness.
I understand.
Go to jail.
Cut! You get 0 style points, Miles. Or more like negative points. You're gonna have to try a lot harder if you want a triple S rank. Here's how it's done, Kay. This party's getting crazy.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh, well then.
Get the fuck away from her.
It was just a prank, bro. Honest.
How many of you have YouTube channels?
We interrupt this program with breaking news about the Grand Tower murder case. The police believe the culprit is a teenage girl who was present at the crime scene. She remains at large as the police continue to search for her whereabouts.
Oh dear, this is getting pretty serious.
Like it wasn't before.
Well, gang, see ya. What's the plan? We don't have much time.
Indeed. It's only a matter of time before they find us here.
So then, why don't you tag along with us for a while, Kay?
But I'll
Okay.
just what? Oh, I'll just cause more trouble for you again.
It pains me to say this, but you right, bitch. But I've nothing left to lose at this point.
Mr. Edgeworth.
That settles it. We're all in this together now.
Mr. Edgeworth, who
Miles.
the fuck is this?
Seriously, this guy smells like beer. I don't like him. He's
Oh, that's
crappy.
not beer.
That's just the fuel for my robot parts. You're in charge of providing Kay's innocence. Proving Kay's innocence. Failure is not an option.
I'm a defense attorney. I provide the innocence. Yes, I understand.
I am a robot. I can do no wrong.
I'm baby.
I'm baby.
Just like in D. Grey Man.
Innocent sin.
Kay, I want you to help Miles with his investigation as much as you can. Victims, process. Fucking carry on.
Okay.
Let's be quick about it before the cops find us here.
The guy in the fucking popcorn booth is like, ooh, boy.
Unlike some people, Uncle Ray still has a lot to lose.
Dude.
If I get arrested one more time, I'm legally considered a sex offender.
Sheesh. If I lose the law office, I'll never be able to face Gregory.
Just look down at the ground.
Oh, there he is. Oh,
Stomp.
Looks under shoe.
This man. I'm glad he's on our side. Well, let's go turn ourselves in.
What is that? Who is that? Yes, can I help with something?
Remember!
Okay, I do. Fine, God.
It was a prank! Like and subscribe! What the fresh fuck, Kay?
They find a video on YouTube of Kay being like, I'm gonna stab this girl with this candelabra and make it look real.
Pranked you. Uh-oh.
Amnesia 24-hour challenge.
I came back here because I thought I might remember something.
Did you?
Well, it was raining, so I stood under the cherry tree to take shelter. And then a person in a red raincoat appeared, and then that person pushed me, and I fell.
Can you tell me anything about the person in the raincoat?
They were wearing a raincoat.
My
I'm
God.
sorry, I don't remember that much. No, wait.
It was red.
It was a coat made of red material.
It was made
And
of
it was raining.
And they were wearing it with the hood up. As the whole fucking coat.
And it was red.
Anything
As the
else?
person approached me. They approached me.
The moon?
Oh.
The moon.
Wait, I think it was a raincoat.
The moon approached me.
Oh, that's no moon.
That's right, it's just a faint memory, but I think the moon was in the exact same spot as it is now.
Well, then, no.
Floating just above the cherry tree. What are you laughing at, Savvy?
That's such a fucking contrived point. Who fucking remembers what?
10:15 p.m. when the moon.
The moon pointed at me with its left hand.
Who the fuck remembers the point in the sky that the moon is in?
That's definitely a logic contradiction.
Yes, it was a
For a while now, I feel like I'm on the verge of remembering something.
But then I realized I just need to go to the bathroom.
What? Is that true? Well then,
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water.
that's good. That would hopefully heal all of your terrible injuries. Can you actually walk?
No,
There's
I've
just-
been floating.
Like the man in the red raincoat.
This woman covered in bandages just fell out of a tree, and we're just chatting.
Please. Well then, please speak freely. Say whatever comes to your mind.
Cantaloupe.
Okay. I hate you. I remember a faint scent. It was a wonderful smell coming from the counter of a food stall. I followed the flavor only to find a perfectly sculpted burger resting on 2 golden buns. I think I was dreaming.
Guys, I'm gonna lose it.
The tender and juicy patty made my taste buds sing with joy.
Why are you talking
Oh.
like this?
Yes, I can remember what I thought at that moment.
I hope I don't get pushed by that man in a red coat.
This one sickens! Oh, shove it in my mouth!
Just looking around at strangers. I hope that guy doesn't murder me. I don't think this memory has anything to do with the case.
Oh, thanks for that.
You called yourself the great thief Yatagarasu. You
That
prided.
sounds stupid.
You're right. You prided yourself on being a noble thief who steals the truth. Do you remember anything about that?
Well, Ah! Maybe I was called a noble thief because I won the Nobel Prize?
That's
Shut the
Nobel,
fuck up.
Not noble. And they don't give prizes for thievery. Obviously, you'd have to.
Slaps her.
Great.
That's a
that
fun
achieved nothing.
concept, like the fucking Emmys for thieving, except you have to steal them.
I think we've had this conversation.
Probably.
Railing moon.
Connect railing and moon.
What? Well, no. She...
Moon railing.
Moon railing.
What a Civ joke.
What a sick grind.
I'll try it. If she was standing on the left and the person approached her from the right, she wouldn't have seen the moon over their shoulder, but
Unless there was a second moon.
Oh, of course, this one.
Brain blast!
Perfect.
If
You
I
did
re-
it.
If I recall Kay's testimony, a person in a raincoat approached her from behind the candy stand. Then this person supposedly pushed Kay over the railing, what? Oh, the railing opposing the stand. Moreover, Kay said she saw the moon over the person's shoulder. However, earlier I confirmed that the moon is floating in the opposite direction. And on the night Kay lost her memories, it seems that the moon was in the exact same spot.
Okay, but like it was raining. Why would she be able to see the moon if it was raining?
That's a
Is
good
this going to
point.
be another case of there was a mirror?
Don't
Well,
say
in the
that.
cutscene, it wasn't even raining.
I mean, she probably like fell through that thing. You're right, and there was like a light or like a spotlight or something shining down on her.
He was on a helicopter.
They dropped a K from a blimp and teleported.
I didn't hear him
Oh
coming.
my god.
Therefore, the positions of the moon and the person in the raincoat don't match up. Luckily, we have a very reliable witness. Her memories have probably become confused. After all, she had actually been, had she actually been pushed over the railing, she couldn't have survived the fall. Perhaps I should...
Just lightly runs down the stairs.
Here, let me recreate it. Ah!
I'll catch you, Mr. Edgeworth.
This'll probably let me look at the trapdoor. Kay was not pushed over the railing on this side. After all, if you fell from here, you wouldn't even be alive in the first place.
But I'm certain I was standing under the cherry tree. If I fell, then the only place I could have fallen was over the railing.
I'm Ray.
Well, bet you forgot I was here. Maybe the ground just opened up from under you and swallowed you up.
The ground here can open up? How?
No, it was just a prank, bro, okay? Please don't take it seriously.
No.
No, but I will.
It wasn't just a prank. That may actually be the truth. A non-prank. Even if it's only a small...
What?
You mean a serious?
I don't understand the meaning.
A Kernarp? Even if it's only a small chance, it matters not. Let's try searching the area around the tree.
Now
just
you
a
know.
narp,
Oh,
bro.
wow.
It's just a narp orb.
Kay could not have fallen over the railing. There must be something around here that proves it. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious nook and cranny.
Whoa. We gotta fix those language parameters.
This is...
Nook and cranny. It looks like a maintenance hatch, Kay. Maybe you fell down here. Nah, just kidding. There's no way something like that could happen.
What?
Can I kill him?
Ray, this is so clearly what happened.
I'm sorry. I just can't believe you said that.
No, that was just a prank. No need to take it seriously.
Right. So, when should I take you seriously then?
When indeed? Well, if you jumped into Uncle Ray's arms, man, I really need to get my creep factor uninstalled when I become
Mr.
a
Shields.
phone. Come on, Miles. It was just a prank. A prank, you know?
Oh, I get it. No one ever takes you seriously.
Ouch. It's correct, but ouch. Stung me like a bee.
That stung
Floated
a
like
bit.
a butterfly.
Wow, I can't imagine being in pain.
Flower petals are scattered all over the ground. Do you think if I took a couple of these and took Gumshoe to a hotel room? The blossoms are not yet in full bloom, so the strong winds up here must be the culprit. We've got our murderer! Personally, I'd appreciate it if they spent a little more effort cleaning these petals up. Is that everything?
Maybe the sharp point, yeah.
Fell down the hatch?
I don't know.
Oh.
If there's...
Other petals.
Try other petals.
Hang on, I will in just a second. I was just checking if there was The first game pulled some shit like you can investigate the hatch and also the actual lever that opens the hatch. So, I'm always curious. Nope. Maybe I can back out and I need to look around somewhere else.
Is there another maintenance hatch on the other side?
Maybe. No, doesn't look like it.
BRB.
Have I...
We're seeing live footage from the 50th floor. The investigation will continue through the night. The 50th floor? Isn't that the meeting room of the PIC headquarters?
Oh, there's two people here. It's reporter and announcer.
That's right, identical twin. We can see the shadows of the investigators behind those blinds.
Uh-oh, sisters. Looks like making a clean getaway just got that much harder.
It seems we have no choice but to cleverly evade the eyes of the media.
Maybe Uncle Ray should have become a spy instead of a cyborg, attorney.
If worst comes to worst, I may have to use Mr. Shields as a Mr. Shield.
Miles, why are you looking at me like that? Just now you were thinking of something terrible, weren't you?
I was just thinking your arms looked like they'd make for great batteries in a pinch. I won't rest until I've... Oh, I'm looking at the news. Okay. I mean, where are we?
Right there.
This appears to be a live news broadcast. In other words, what we see on the screen is how the Grand Tower looks at this very moment. Shouldn't we, like, hear a helicopter or something?
Does that mean we can be seen on the TV too?
No! The camera is too far away, and it's too dark to see us clearly. There's no need to worry. It certainly would be bad if Kay were to be seen on TV right now.
Clock.
This appears to be a live news broadcast.
What about the truth?
Live. Maybe it's the floor directly below that's lit up?
Yeah. Oh, I have a deduce tab, which means I need to, Oh.
Nope.
That's weird. I'm pretty sure that we already read this, but it won't let me advance through the dialogue for some reason. It looks like they're still investigating the meeting room. As the reporter said, you can see the investigator's shadows moving around. No, what? There is a huge contradiction in this image. I should present that piece of evidence. Yes, I should. The piece of evidence that I have...
They said 50th floor, and it looks like it's on the 49th.
I mean, wait, the PIC office was... Is that really the 50th floor? Check.
Is it something to do with the clock?
I think no, I clicked the lit up area, and that's when Miles said something, so it's probably that. I'm looking for any indication that that's the wrong room. I don't think it'd be on here, but... PIC meeting room... No. Oh, I can check this. If only I had Gumshoe here. Ray, I need you to... Oh yeah, look at this. The fucking... Yeah, it's just got big stabbers. The prongs the prongs of the candle bra are covered in blood, and the shape even matches up with the victim's wounds. Is this the murder weapon of this case?
Yes!
No.
What is on the bottom? Absolutely nothing.
This is a rare shape for a pedestal. If the spot where it was put on still has this mark, then it will become apparent whether or not it had been placed there. I guess.
It's a good thing we figured this out.
Okay.
The happy and dying says, wait, so
Yeah.
she wasn't killed by Wolverine?
That's it.
Do you know how many floors this building has?
Of course, 50 floors, right? Just above the place where the PIC conducts their practically illegal cover-ups.
What?
The pigs! Capitalist pigs! Couples are wishing for love. Kinda ironic, don't you think?
So, what's this dark area above the 50th floor? Is this where my soul is trapped?
It's the spooky hidden 51st floor.
That's
It's-
better than what he actually said. I'm gonna move on.
Yes.
The viewing platform we're on now should be directly above the PIC meeting room. However, the late night investigation is taking
Oh
place.
shoot, what if the lady fell from the top floor?
This is a
Like
clear
the dead lady.
contradiction.
Was there a mistake in the pamphlet?
No, no, rather.
It's more natural to assume this building has a hidden 51st floor. Yes,
School
much
mystery.
more logical than some idiot making a typo.
I see. So that's where the Tunnel of Love is.
Aw, she's so pure and gullible. It's breaking Uncle Ray's heart.
I don't
She
like
has
you within
amnesia.
150 feet of her. And why don't you take this opportunity to be more serious for once?
You just don't get it, Miles. I prank around to make things easier for you.
On the contrary, his painful pranks only make things harder for me. Did I get a logic from that?
Wow.
An extra floor between the 50th floor and the viewing platform. Why didn't anyone notice it?
It's a school mystery. Normally you'd notice it. I mean, how can you hide an entire floor?
That's where the problem lies. No one noticed something that should have been easily noticeable? In other words, it must be impossible to access the 51st floor through normal means. It's like trying to get to the 4th floor and at the fucking Hyatt at the
In the
San
Hyatt
Antonio.
Grand Hotel.
I see. Maybe there's a secret portal or something.
There's a joke for me, Civ, Austin, and my sister.
Okay, now's not the time to be thinking with portals.
Oh,
He's alive.
Ponies! I'd like you to recall the hatch at the base of the cherry tree. Isn't it normal to assume there's a room on the other side of the maintenance hatch?
Nah,
Imagine
people
if
just-
there wasn't.
It's just boarded up.
Well, Uncle Ray's maintenance hatch works a little differently.
Don't ever say that to me again. Uncle Ray likes to think differently.
Let's hurry and check it out.
They open it, it's just like a fridge filled with beer, and it's like, what the fuck?
There we go. Now let's see.
This is...
Looks like there's a lot of stuff down there. Is this what they call a storeroom?
Man, you can just open that? There's not like a lock on it? There is no doubt about it. This is where Kay fell down.
Of course. And with this, the mystery is solved. I'm going home.
No, not yet.
I'm gonna go get drunk.
Opens hatch. We still have the mystery of the person in the red hood who was walking in midair.
You know what they say? Down the hatch. Now. We found the storeroom, so let's wrap things up.
I suppose.
Whoop.
You have a point.
You had a fucking voice mod on and you fell.
Yeah.
It's awfully dank in here.
Whoop.
It does seem to warrant an investigation. Investigation complete!
Why did they have to investigate all that other stuff before they opened the hatch? Because this game is stupid.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, Emma Sky, you're not a character. Emma! What are you doing here?
Emma.
I guess Marissa.
Woo! I heard about the case from Detective Gumshoe. Since I was already in the area, I thought I might as well check out the crime scene.
This girl's name is Emma Sky. She pretended to be a character in the last game, but wasn't. She didn't even make it into the highlight video, because she had like 9 lines. She's a high school student studying in Europe to become a forensic scientist. She's the youngest sister of my former boss, and a witness in one of my trials 2 years ago.
Detective Gumshoe told me everything over the phone. He sounded really upset. He said that you left your date with him early. And you lost your badge at the Grand...
Wait, Emma! He called it a date?
Please, give me all the details.
Please, calm down! Does
It's
Gumshoe
like
miss me?
fanning. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I thought you left for Europe just a few days ago. Why would I know that? Don't tell me you've come back already.
Yep. And I brought my teacher from abroad, too.
Oh?
He needed an interpreter, so I volunteered to help.
If your teacher cannot speak English, then why are you in Japan? Then why aren't you with him right now?
He can still communicate with people. Don't underestimate the importance of body language. Third
I
reference
know
in
what
this
that
scene.
means.
It doesn't really count as a language.
But enough about that. What happened to Kay? Is she all right?
Hello, a girl.
My, what a good friend. Isn't this great, Kay?
Yeah.
Seriously, who is this guy?
Who are you? Are you Mr. Edgeworth's new assistant?
I'll kill you. On the contrary, I'm Ray Shields, head of the Edgeworth Law Offices.
Edgeworth Law Offices? Wait, you mean like defense attorneys? Mr. Edgeworth, when did you suddenly become an attorney?
No, it's not like that. Now that I think about it, it is a rather complicated working relationship.
Don't sweat the details. Let's start with an Fuck me, dude.
Why
Chill
is
the
this a
fuck out.
character?
This like screenshot right here just encapsulates all of this person and the reactions to him.
Why'd you become a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth?
She's just like pushing him away.
Please ignore me.
I had to become a defense attorney on account of how many times I was getting accused of sexual harassment. I can't imagine why.
Because I don't approve at all.
Me neither. Well, why don't we continue this conversation down below? Pushes Emma down the chute.
That's right. The police could arrive any second now.
Mr. Edgeworth, who's she?
I'll explain
You
later.
kidding?
First, we have to go down the hatch.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll be joining the defense team.
I'll explain about that too.
Is it just me, or does Emma look like way too normal, and then they threw accessories on her to make her look like more of an anime character?
You want some
Well
fucking
then,
striped socks?
let's go to the storeroom.
To be continued.
I appreciate that this case has a lot less fucking around than the last few did.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The fucking prison case was like literally 2 hours of nothing.
Yeah, you know,
Cool.
so you saw what Courtney was doing in terms of like her being like, well, you have to prove my negative. Like, imagine that, but just 10 times more of that.
And then at the end of it, you don't get any new information.
It's pretty dark down here. You can't see a thing.
No one would even know if I hugged them.
Watch your footing, Emma.
Ouch! I think I hit my head.
Okay? Be careful not to slip. Take your time coming down.
Okay.
The light switch should be somewhere around here. I just can't find. Someone else found it.
Oh shit, that's the stolen
The
statue
suitcase.
from the airplane case in the last game. This is the hidden 51st floor.
Oh, is this all the evidence from the PIC cases?
Maybe. Is it being used as a storeroom? We'll need to investigate it thoroughly.
Oh, is this where Kay stores all of her stolen shit?
Oh, maybe.
Mr. Edgeworth, please tell me about the case.
Well, probably not. She doesn't steal anything. Right then, where should I begin? Oh, the lights went out. Ray, turn it back on.
I see. This is certainly a serious situation.
You don't even have a gimmick. Why does Emma look like she's having so much fun?
Looks like you're in a bind, PIC, fuck you, Edgeworth.
That's my full
Is that
name.
what Gumshoe calls me? I'm not a defense attorney. Nor is there such a thing as a prosecutorial attorney.
This looks like a job for science.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Don't you worry, I've got everything here in my bag. Blow on the DS screen.
What an awful gimmick. Man, Emma in the Apollo game is the worst. She's just a human obstacle eating a bag of Cheetos. Are you sure you're up for this, Emma?
Of course. So, once again, blow on the DS screen. It's good to be working with you, Mr. Edgeworth.
The fuck is a DS screen? And I'm glad to be working with you as well.
I'm Ray.
I'll blow on your I'll blow on your DS screen. Looks like we got ourselves another cute assistant.
Another anime girl. That lift looks pretty suspicious to me.
Wow.
Looks like a litter box. It looks like it goes down.
Yeah, it doesn't go up, idiot. I'm curious as well. But first we should investigate this room.
Okay. If you find out anything, be sure to tell Uncle Ray. Good read.
Oh, sorry. If I remember something, I'll let you know. Ooh.
Yes, please do, Emma.
No, I'm
Roger.
Emma.
I'm Roger. She's Emma. I'm ready to support.
Well
Hey,
then,
ready to support?
let's begin the investigation. Begin investigation!
Great.
Oh, look, it's one of those fake cakes and everything.
A fake? This
Good
statue.
one.
Yes, it's some sort of. Is it some sort of new fact? Is that a question of asking?
Wow, you're off to a good whiz-bang start as a support. No, cool your jets. This is evidence from a case that I was previously involved in. I believe it was called the Alice Red statue. I think it was a leaf red, but okay. There was supposed to be there were supposed to be two of them, one real and one fake, but no matter which one this is, it's unnatural for it to turn up in a place like this.
Mr. Edgeworth, you've really seen a lot of cases, huh? Man, I am so helpful.
No!
Jesus!
I'm taking this bitch.
Yippee-ki-yay! I got me a scoop!
Ah! My eyes! Stop it!
You ain't getting away from the great lightest camera that easily. I reckon y'all must be criminals. I'ma snap 16 shots before y'all can Asian say cheese. Bling!
We're not criminals.
Really?
I hate this character.
You ain't fooling my camera of justice with those words.
You are.
Huh? Ain't you that heinous prosecutor from back then?
Who are you calling heinous?
I hate her mouth.
This bitch.
Just look at that face. You're obviously up to no good.
Seems she has a bad impression of us.
Now it's time to pay your dues. Stand still while I photograph y'all.
What the fuck are you doing in this room?
We only came here to investigate.
Lies. You think you can fool me like that?
Mr. Edgeworth, she's not listening at all.
Well, luckily there's no cameras in here, so no one will notice if we
I
off
already
somebody.
have a knife.
Why do you have a knife?
Oh my god. It's going full.
I've
going
killed
full
once
murder.
before, I'll do it again.
I got nothing to lose.
She seems harmless. Just leave her be for now. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and ignore you. as
Uncle
long-
Ray is pooping in his litter box.
Okay.
I'm a
Oh,
good
she probably got the
down.
mask from here.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's kind of creepy how all these masks are lined up in such a dark place?
Emma, are you not good with horror movies?
No way! Horror movies are so unscientific.
Get a personality, so she's scared of them.
My personality is science.
That's not a personality. What are you, a Fire Emblem character? I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. I almost said respected every single nook and cranny.
You are so small. So much dust could accumulate here. You hold so many secrets.
The Jamma Ninja mask that Kay had with her. Perhaps it was originally attached to this hook.
That sounds plausible, scientifically speaking.
You don't have to add that.
In other words, Kay came here.
It's quite likely. But for what purpose?
Maybe she was gonna steal something from this place.
A great thief who steals the truth, huh? No, I don't think we can answer that question at this time. What's this thing?
When was the last time this reporter girl showed up?
The mysterious global hero.
Wada. She's somewhere in the third game, I think.
Onyan Kopan.
Why are you so surprised?
Mr. Edgeworth, don't you know everything about this show is shrouded in mystery? From the production company to the broadcast times, even the merchandise is hard to find.
Wouldn't that mean the company simply went bankrupt?
What?
It's Captain Saipon. He's really popular in Europe.
Are these all just gonna be stupid, pointless trivia facts?
All the kids and even the adults dress up like him.
I think the flower on its head would be a little too much.
What TV show are these masks from?
This is worn by a member of the Bonsai Blasters named Giovanni Patage. I'm not very familiar with it, but I believe it's called the Students of the Starry School. Each member of the class is a hero of justice.
So I guess those red and white caps are a part of their school uniforms. And maybe the number of eye slits on the masks corresponds to their class rankings? See, the one on the left is ranked number 1, and the one on the right is number 2, and so on.
Oh, I see. So that's how it works.
If that's the case, the student with the lowest rank would have a mask full of holes!
I guess we'll have to watch the show to find out. Alright.
Not getting anywhere with this.
The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo, and the Nickel Samurai.
The Nickel Samurai always seemed kind of smug by comparison, and his slender build doesn't look cool at all. I definitely prefer the Steel Samurai.
Seems she has good taste.
Into hunks rather than twinks. I see.
Well, he likes gumshoe.
Yeah.
When you think of the heroines from the Steel Samurai universe, she's the first to come to mind.
That's right, I love the Pink Princess too.
Emma, you watch this kind of show?
Yeah, of course. You like it too, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth?
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Really? Since you had a Steel Samurai figure in your office, I thought for sure.
So even Emma has noticed it! Even Emma! What a fool I've been!
No! Idiot!
These are murder case files! I was looking at the I was looking at the badgers, but you do you.
What are those doing here?
By all rights, they should be kept at the prosecutor's building on the courthouse, but hey, are y'all gonna pay attention to me, or? It would seem that someone has removed them. Something is afoot, and we are none the wiser! That should be the tagline for this franchise.
I don't think you can examine those.
Yeah, I'm gonna check really quick if I've seen everything, then it says something different. Yes, okay. Good to make sure. These are Babby.
What is it?
Oh, hey!
Oh,
Lamp.
no, it's the lantern. The items displayed on this shelf here.
Oh, fuck!
If I recall correctly, they're all evidence from past cases I was involved with. There's a little Steel Samurai baby and some Bobbley's ink, but not a lantern. What are they doing here?
No, but the candelabra.
Yeah,
Oh,
it goes right there. I guess that would make this place the PIC's evidence storeroom, huh?
These items should be kept in the care of the police.
Don't they keep evidence in the prosecutor's office?
Only for current trials. However, once a verdict has been reached, the evidence is transferred over to the police department and stored in the evidence room.
But it looks like the evidence has been stored here instead.
There's no point in worrying about it. For now, I should try examining everything. It looks like some of the evidence have tags in front of them, and there are numbers written on the tags.
Maybe they're the ID numbers of the evidence.
They look more like price tags.
They do.
No, based on how large these numbers are and the nature of these items, I'd say these are prices.
Oh?
It looks like somebody pee-peed on this purple rug.
Prices, if that's the case. Wow, these are ridiculously expensive. Not if it's yen, bitch.
She seems more concerned with the high prices of the than the legality of this whole affair. You just told her not to worry about that, dude. The evidence on display. I should inspect every nook and cranny.
That's strange, only this one spot is empty. But it still has a price tag, just like all the others.
Indeed. I mean, it has a mat. maybe it's just the mat.
It's just the mat.
It's a pretty low price tag. Furthermore, there's a part of this cloth that is not covered in dust.
Oh.
Perhaps something was
That's why
placed here not so long ago.
I see, it sure seems like it. But what could it have been?
This star-shaped mark in the dust. I wonder, could it be related to a certain piece of evidence?
It's a good thing Emma's here, because she doesn't have any context for any of this shit.
Yeah, dude.
Eureka! This dust pattern! It matches up perfectly with the base of the candelabra. It's likely that the killer got the candelabra from this very storeroom.
Does that mean the candelabra was also a piece of evidence?
Yeah. However, that is not the issue here. The murder weapon originally came from this storeroom. You must keep that in mind. Oh, that's it? Alright.
Thought that would lead to more.
These pieces of evidence look like they're from a really bad video game.
These pieces of evidence fill me with an obscene amount of dread and anger for no reason.
I think
A coincidence? I
Let's
think
turn
not.
Yeah, I'm turning in.
Alright.
Bye, Savvy.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Enjoy. Bye.
Good night.
Oh, disconnect button is there.
Bye.
We should discuss science in detail someday, Mr. Edgeworth.
I was just skipping that shit because who cares?
Me.
Okay.
Finally,
that
something
baby.
I can hug.
Ugh.
This mannequin, I've got it. According to my scientific reasoning, this is something you encountered in one of your past cases, right?
No, it's not. This is the first time I've seen this mannequin. It seems completely unrelated to the other objects in this room. There's no price tag in front of this mannequin either. It's probably, maybe they used it, like, put a raincoat on it and made it float.
Yeah, the raincoat.
So then why is it here? Oh well. Baby.
A baby!
It's
But I'm baby.
It's the Iron Infant, son of Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess. He was destined to become a hero of justice from the moment of his birth. So much pressure rests on his tiny baby shoulders. And yet, he carries himself with a grace and dignity that belies a toddler of his age.
Hello, Mr. Edgeworth? Are you even listening to me?
Oh, of course I am. Yes, science or whatever.
Oh, how cute! This stuffed animal is so fluffy.
That's from Gourd Lake. It should be in the care of the prosecutor assigned to that case right now. Why is it sitting here in a place like this?
Huh? This little guy's missing his left horn.
His left horn? I'm pretty sure it was already missing when I first saw it.
Uncle Ray's got a left horn.
Then this must be a defective product. I demand a recall.
Now that I think about it, giving a broken
Emma, you shouldn't be here.
Emma, what the fuck?
Giving a broken toy to a country's president does sound strange. Alright, I wasn't expecting that to be a piece of evidence, frankly.
This storeroom contains items to be sold, doesn't it?
It's unfortunate, but the possibility seems quite high. I suspect some nefarious individual has been selling evidence here.
And people actually pay money for this stuff?
Apparently, some people do. The price tags are proof.
Different strokes for different folks, I guess.
Since it was crawling so slow, I was so hoping that would be different strokes for different science, I guess. That's probably everything, right? I don't know why I always go top left. Examine. Is that everything? Yes, okay. Get me the fuck out of here then.
Get him out of here.
Cake.
There's a transceiver sitting next to all these trophies.
Seems like they were lined up together on purpose.
Looks like it's still got batteries in it. I'm gonna be from New York now. Maybe that'll help my personality situation.
Yeah.
Might come in handy later, so I'll pick them up for now.
That's what I did when I was voicing Kay before Civ came in.
I'll be sure to put it to good use before I turn it into the police.
That sounds like what a certain great thief would say. Gosh, there's just so much personality in this room. It's overwhelming me.
Wow, talk about bad taste. I've never seen such a gaudy desk before.
You sound exactly like the fucking red-headed kids who follow around Carmen Sandiego in the new Netflix
Oh,
show.
God.
Perfect.
I guess they're from Boston, so it's a little different, but...
Just what kind of person would use something like this?
The tabletop is being supported by 4 naked men. I wonder how much this one costs. The design is quite painful to look at.
Looks hard.
Certainly isn't poor taste.
Maybe this is also related to one of your past cases.
It wasn't a case. No, none of the cases I handled involved a person with such bad taste. Or at least I hope not. What the
Ooh,
hell?
don't like that.
What's this? It looks like a giant head.
If I recall, this I have to like actively not pick up your accent when I respond to you. If I recall, this is the head of Mrs. Monkey. I believe it was from a case I was involved with in the past. It's impressive how they were able to get such a large object into this room.
Mrs. Monkey, huh? That doesn't really have a nice ring to it. Maybe you remembered the name wrong, Mr. Edgeworth.
Impossible. That can't be true! Miss Monkey!
Mrs. Monkey is sold!
There's a huge stack of money piled up here. How unrefined. We'd best take this for ourselves.
They're all $100 bills. Talk about big bucks.
Okay, yeah, making her a New Yorker was a very good choice.
Perfect. So how many times your yearly salary do you think this is worth?
Leave my salary out of this. I'm a lawyer, you're a fucking student. The big bucks. The big bucks gave me a big brain. From the price tags attached to the pieces of evidence and that huge stash of cash, it's clear that the buying and selling of evidence was being carried out here.
In the hidden 24th floor? What? This clearly means something. I don't know what but it means something.
God, where would I be without you, Emma? It seems further investigation is needed about the dealings that went on in this place.
If only there was a witness, we could just ask him.
Unfortunately, the victim was murdered, and that is classic whodunit of witness.
I'm so glad that's your favorite joke from
It's
Thermite.
so funny. I mean, my favorite joke is still the fucking life inside your body line, but... I mean, Will, you haven't voiced anyone in a while. Do you want to tag Lotta?
I'm good just vibing, man.
All right, just making sure.
I hate her, so no.
Oh
I'm
no,
good.
she is universally despised. I don't know why they keep bringing her back.
Do you want me to tag her?
I mean, like, I'm fine with, Will wasn't voicing anybody in this room, so.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I got Ray whenever he shows up.
Oh yeah, I forgot. All right. What does Southern sound like? There we go. For the people of the world and for myself. I'm a social justice photographer after all. Man.
Fuck you! Social
Die.
justice!
Then allow me to guess the reason why you came here. Was it perhaps to expose the illegal evidence trafficking?
Oh, I get it. You were trying to get a scoop on the secret dealings.
Here, Mr. Edgeworth, you cover the case. I'm gonna play Animal Crossing.
Available now!
Y'all know that much already? Well, I reckon there ain't no reason to hide it anymore. My sources tell me that there's some kind of black market auction being held around these parts.
What did you say? Why did you pronounce auction so weird? So then, all this evidence here is...
Yep, they're the goods for the auction. There's a lot of dirty money flying around here. I wanted to try and catch it with my own two eyes. My source gave me a whole bunch of info, but...
Why would anyone leak anything to Lotta Hart unless they're trying to set her up?
I figure just hearing about it ain't enough. Seeing is believing after all, so I've been staking out the place from behind this here statue since yesterday, and using the litter box whenever I need to. The auction took place late last night and went on till early morning.
A murder on the night of the black market auction. Could the two events be related? Can you imagine if they weren't?
When Courtney was there late at night, that's what she was doing.
Courtney, big bitch.
Black market dealings in the Grand Tower. I guess I really hit the mother lode this time.
Were all the items in the auction pieces of evidence?
There was some normal stuff too, like stolen art and the like.
I wouldn't consider stolen art to be normal.
But I reckon the evidence was the star of the show here. These folks are law fanatics trying to get their hands on the latest goods from the police.
So that's what you wanted to get pictures of, Miss Hart.
The fuck are you? Pretty much. They were meeting right under this very storeroom, so I watched them from up here.
I like the implication of not who are you, what are you?
You said you were here since yesterday. Did you witness the entire event?
It was a black market auction after all. They followed a fairly detailed procedure. First, the participants entered the storeroom from the viewing platform one at a time. Yeah, my voice is getting tired. Civ, you can tag if you want.
Alright.
Never mind, I'm done talking.
When they got in, they each took one of those masks on the wall over there. Funny thing about those masks, they're all equipped with voice changers, itty bitty ones. That way they wouldn't be recognized. They wanted to protect their anonymity.
You mean their oh fuck, I can't say it either.
Yeah, that's it, their anonymity.
Anonymity. Why not just say identity and make things easier for all of us?
You've all got
After putting
stupid
on the
accents.
After putting on the mask, they go down the lift. Oh god, I got a tickle. And then next fella would come right in. On the way back, it was the exact same thing, but in reverse.
Like this?
It's a cool setup, honestly.
I'm sorry, I don't know where this tickle came from.
They come up one by one, return the mask, and head up out of the storeroom.
No, honey.
Wow, that's pretty thorough. Oh shit, I have your accent now.
Oops, it's a disease.
How many participants were there?
11 people altogether. I counted each of them as they made their way down.
Pretty small auction. What happened?
I'll have you know what happened. I wasn't just laid up behind this statue the entire time.
Then where were you in the beginning?
My mom's womb.
Get it? Gross. Well, don't you worry yourself about that here.
What? So she was hiding behind the statue the entire time.
I watched the folks coming in while lurking in the shadows, all secret agent-like.
Note to self. Secret agents like to lurk in the shadows.
Why are you here?
I needed to have a line in this scene.
They used that lift over there to get down to the auction site. After they all went down, I watched the whole thing from the lift.
Did that lift stay down the entire time?
Nah, it came back up, but there's a tiny gap in the floor there. There's a bit of space between the floor and the lift platform, you see, so I could see just about everything that was going on down there.
Then, did you see the person who was conducting the auction?
Huh? Well, yeah, you betcha I did. What kind of story would this be if I didn't know who the conductor was?
The conductor?
Toot toot.
Seems I'll have to ask her for more details.
She
The young conductor!
The man in the red coat. It wasn't a red raincoat. He was covered in blood.
Uh-oh, sisters.
Excuse me, I have to go find the young conductor.
I'll find the young conductor. Do you have any more information about this so-called conductor?
You know, I came here to get me a scoop. What makes you think I'm ready to give up my info to you all willy-nilly?
Oh my god, it's a fucking crime.
The fact you've been doing it for like 10 minutes.
Basically, what you're saying is, you don't know.
I see. So that's why she won't answer.
What can I say? I couldn't even tell how old they were, if they were a guy or a gal.
Can you tell me what the person was wearing at the time?
They had on a white jacket with a purple flower, and they were wearing white gloves.
Gee, I
You know,
wonder.
That don't mean much when I've no earthly clue who they really are.
So the conductor's identity was hidden, just like the participants.
That's right, they had on a mask and a voice changer just like everyone else.
What kind of mask did this person wear?
We all wear our masks, mister.
That's the ugliest fucking thing I've ever seen.
It was a Zurvan mask, I reckon.
Zurvan? What in blazes is that supposed to be?
Mr. Edgeworth, you don't know about Zurvan?
This is am I being pranked again?
Let me lay it down for you. He's the sworn enemy of global hero Onyankapan. Zurvan, the ruler of time. Seriously, who hasn't heard of him?
What the fuck? Most people, I'd imagine. Since the conductor wore the mask. That's very weird to do.
Oh, that's a weird one.
I'm gonna see if I can do a whole line now. Since the conductor wore a mask, I assume you were not able to see their face. What the hell is this?
You sound like you're gonna be like doing some sort of telegraph thing.
Not even a teeny weeny bit, and after I came up all this way from my big scoop, this whole story's turned out to be nothing but fool's gold.
I mean, you have pretty significant evidence, I think. That set of clothes seems familiar. Perhaps I should show her that piece of evidence.
Show her the fucking the other mask you have and be like, hey, who was wearing this one?
You said
Or
the
was
conductor
anybody
wore a
wearing this
white
one?
jacket with a purple flower and white gloves. No?
All right, that's me.
Miss Hart, did they look anything like this?
Hey, that's a dead body. That's the conductor.
That's the bitch. Yeah, Kay was
That's
just...
the bitch.
Okay, so Kay was just trying to bring her buy her notebook back.
Hold your horses. Are you telling me the conductor's dead?
She's the victim of a case we're investigating.
Her name is Jill Crane. Have you heard of her?
Can't say I have. So, she was a lady, huh? What kind of gal dresses like that? She get her kicks by fooling me into thinking she's a guy? I hate you.
Man, I'm gonna go out into the town and fool one random lady that I'm a dude. That's how I get my kicks. I doubt her intention was to deceive you. Setting that aside, we have established something of major importance. The victim was the conductor of the black market auction.
I see. So the conductor was killed. Man, that might explain...
Explain what, Miss Hart?
No, it's nothing honest.
No,
Miss Hart.
time to duel.
You clearly sounded suspicious just now.
And I'm telling you, I ain't.
I'm just a
Can't
perfectly
be.
ordinary lady camping out in a secret room in a building. Sorry, were you trying to say something?
No, I ain't. I ain't said nothing.
Please don't be like that. Just tell us.
How many times I gotta tell y'all I'm a journalist? Information is what pays the bills. I can't just go around spouting everything I know.
You literally have.
I've already said too much. I got nothing left to say to y'all.
Then what if I found some fingerprints for you?
What could that do me? I don't want none of your dusty old fingies. Why do you think
Oh,
to
yeah.
follow my example and do some investigating of your own?
That's
Fine, I'll blow on the DS screen.
That's another rule of this, is anytime the word fingerprints is up, we call it fingies.
And
Oh,
bloodstains is bloodies.
Oh, I guess she won't tell us anything.
Not to worry, Emma. We'll kill her. Just leave it to me. I have a certain method of drawing out information from those who wish to... Oh, no.
Waterboarding?
I
No!
wish it was waterboarding. If my opponent's lips are sealed, I will be the one to unseal them. Let us begin.
Gross.
Come in for a smooch.
You.
Tap, tap. We have entered the chess dimension. First, let me analyze my opponent's demeanor. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I ain't telling you nothing, so quit wasting my time.
She seems rather impatient, as if she's trying to cut off the conversation. I must be careful with my time. I won't have long to consider my responses. I'm almost certain that she's hiding something from me. That's where I'll begin my
Yeah, I'm
attack.
hiding. One thing pulls out a tiny bird with a hat.
Now, time for the first move. Logic chess, begin!
What the fuck is this?
Don't you think you're overreacting a bit? Let's just... Oh,
I'm always calm, now leave me alone. A real journalist always keeps her cool.
speaking of journalists, I have something interesting to tell you. A few days ago, I met another self-proclaimed journalist. She spoke with an accent quite similar to your own.
She spoke like me. Then maybe it was,
Nicole Swift. She had a distinct way of speaking, one very much like your own. Furthermore, she said that she had a mentor. Could she have been referring to you?
Oh, so you know Nicole. Well, ain't that a fun little coincidence? Where y'all meet? Wait, no. Stop trying to get me to spill my beans. Whew, that was a close call.
Seems she lets down her guard when she talks about Miss Swift. This could be a useful clue. Give me the information!
No way, Jose! I ain't spilling my guts to someone I have no connection with.
Perhaps I should use that clue. I hate logic chess. It's so unnatural, and it's just a hallway. It's like a fucking King's Quest segment where you just have to navigate a maze by going left or right, and if you get it wrong, fuck you. You say I have no connection with you, Miss Hart. But don't we have a mutual acquaintance? With your apprentice? You have several mutual acquaintances. You've been in court together like 5 times.
Well, that's... I reckon it would be mighty cruel of me to give Nicole's friends the cold shoulder.
Then why don't you share with us what you know?
Well, when you put it like that, I guess I could let you in on my...
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
No, I ain't falling for your nasty tricks, no siree!
Your school? What is it? Scuba? Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Dooby-Doo?
You're going crazy.
Schooner?
Just forget it. I ain't nothing important.
Do you have a scooter?
A scooter?
Such a slip of the tongue. It's hardly becoming of a journalist. You have a scoop, don't you? Now tell us what it is.
Ah! All right, you got me. I had me a perfect scoop, but I ain't telling you what it is. I'm gonna sell the story to a pub.
Miles, why don't you just lie? Just say you're a fucking news guy. The information she is hiding could be vital to the investigation. I need to make her talk. That's not very hard. She's a lot of heart. Next, I will press her on the contents of her scoop.
What is in this scoop, young man?
The only scoop I got is my pooper scooper from the kitty litter over there. She may be quick to lose her temper, but she's even quicker to loosen her tongue. She is not a difficult opponent. Now to extract the information I need.
He says aloud.
Does your story pertain to an incident of some kind?
Well, maybe it does, and maybe it doesn't.
That's hardly a clear answer.
Why are you always hollering at me? Wrong! I just snuck in to do some investigative reporting.
You didn't do anything wrong. That's a bold statement, considering you're currently trespassing on private property.
Hey, you're doing it too. Well, I guess a prosecutor's got the right to, investigate wherever they please.
I probably shouldn't mention anything about the current state of my employment.
There are far worse people in the world, you know. I reckon I'm a saint compared to folks in murder.
Considering what you just mumbled, what are you mumble about, printer boy? Is it possible your Scooby has something to do with a movie?
What the fuck's a movie? Hey, I was only talking in general terms just now.
I was thinking about a murder incident, but now I want to know what the hell a movie is.
You got me all distracted. I mean, anyone would look like a bag of roses compared to a murderer, right?
Sounds like you're just making excuses to me.
All I did was gather info on the black market auction. A murder incident. I don't know anything about that. I ain't seen or heard nothing.
I don't have enough clues to proceed with this line of questioning. Maybe I should try another line of attack. Good design.
Just start smacking her with a broom.
Does this scoop of yours have something to do with the black market audition? That's what the word
What are you
was.
talking about? I don't know nothing about that.
You literally, weren't you in the middle of infiltrating the black market audition? The only logical conclusion is that your story has something to do with it.
You ain't getting any answers from me. I didn't hear nothing.
Haven't you realized it yet? I have you cornered! Fuck you!
What the fuck are you yapping about? All you're doing is wasting my time.
It was a waste. Oh my god!
Whoa!
Fuck. I must be careful with my time. I wouldn't have long to consider my responses.
I would have long to consider my death.
You didn't hear. What, exactly? Did you hear something during the auction?
No, that's
I just heard a weird sound is all. It ain't even worth mentioning in my article, just forget about it.
There's no question. Something happened during the black market auction. She heard a strange sound. This could be a useful clue.
Some Danganronpa ass bullshit.
Yep.
Didn't you say you heard something strange during the auction? If it stuck out to you so much, it must not have been a sound that you would normally hear. For example, the screams of a murder victim.
How do you keep figuring everything out so quick?
Well, I have to. The
That's
timer is
right.
very mean.
I stumbled upon a murder in the middle of my stakeout. But please, don't make me say any more. This is the biggest scoop I've had in a while.
The murder that she overheard. It's most likely the same incident we are currently investigating. This is bound to be crucial information, Miles Edgeworth says out loud. I'll finish this by confirming the credibility of her information. I can hear y'all.
I got ears, you know.
She has nowhere left to run. It's time to deal the final blow. Hand me the broom. Did you really stumble upon a murder?
You calling me a liar? Them's fighting words.
It's a fight you'll get! Ah, damn it.
I'm a bona fide journalist. I would never publish lies in my articles. Faster and more accurate than anyone. That's my motto.
Her motto, huh? This could be a clue.
I ain't hiding nothing from nobody. I already done told you everything I know.
I don't have enough clues.
Oh, God. How is this still going?
It's
God,
a lot of heart.
you weren't even-
My memory ain't what it used to be.
You weren't even here for the second case in this game's logic chess.
Not much I can talk about. I ain't the most tough gal in the world, you see.
Perhaps I should use that clue. Perhaps I should use that clue. I'd hardly expect a bona fide journalist to be so inattentive. Didn't you just say your motto is to be faster and more accurate than anyone?
Well, that's...
As I expected, the credibility of your information is suspect.
But I know what I heard. I even got proof.
What do you mumble about, printer boy? You have proof? How is that possible? Explain yourself at once!
I got me some evidence. You heard that? Well, I was just talking to myself. Y'all just go on and pay no mind.
Seems she's still hiding something. This is a clue, apparently. Clue? You know, that could have just been two. Isn't there
Yes.
something you haven't told me yet? Or better yet, I could have just talked to her and she could have just told me the information right away. Something definitive enough to publish in an article.
Ah! What tarnation? Let me off the hook already. Fine, I'll tell you everything. I'll even show you the photo I took if you stop harassing me.
Fucking picture!
That good enough for you?
Logic chess complete.
I lost. I really lost. The mouth of the South has been defeated.
Now then, it's time to come clean. Come here. I've got a towel. I'll wipe you down. Tell me everything you know.
I'm covering a lot of blood. You can't hit me with that fucking broom.
I can't
I was
believe I
watching
didn't.
the auction,
Go ahead.
gathering info for my story.
You didn't just watch, though. You got shocking photos, too.
I genuinely was surprised to hear another voice.
Yeah. A little while after the action started, someone went a bit, and the conductor banged on the gavel. Someone hollered, "Well, finish the deal upstairs," or something like that. That ain't good, I thought to myself as I hurried back up to hide behind the statue.
Did you see whoever came up?
Not quite, but I reckon the feller who came up was the winner of the bid. I could smell the buttery aroma of big fat wads of cash.
Buttery aroma? Can't imagine that at all.
I reckon this room is where the bidders ponied up the dough for their purchases.
Someone said pony?
Shut the fuck up. You can talk for a while.
Wait, there was a second person in the storeroom?
You betcha. I reckon it was the conductor.
I saw someone come in under the light of the full moon. Let's call him Princess Luna for now.
Then out of nowhere, one of them started screaming. Almost scared my britches off. I rolled myself up into a ball and kept on laying low.
She just turns into only her afro. So you witnessed the murder?
Well, I wouldn't say that I witnessed it, but I definitely heard it, though.
Didn't you try to stop them?
Just stop right there. That ain't even funny. What's a dainty little thing like me gonna do?
Dainty?
After that, I heard me some rustling and bustling. The whole time, I was really regretting coming down here. Something fierce.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. I mean...
Yeah, but nothing gets in the way of a lot of heart in her photos.
Uncle Ray's the same way with his private collection.
This was my big scoop. Ain't no way I was gonna let it slip away. A bit later, I heard this loud thud. I figured it was my last chance to snap a photo from behind the statue.
Well then, would you please show us the photo?
Why do I have to?
You said you would.
This is...
the person in the red raincoat who attacked Kay!
Oh, shit, it's the fucking beard man.
The person in the red raincoat assaulted the victim in the storeroom, and then attacked Kay on the roof? There's only one person in this photo. Where is the victim?
Yeah, I thought it was strange too. I could have swore there were like two of them, but when I looked, there was only one. But that's gotta be the killer, don't you reckon?
So, she's saying the victim disappeared. Logic. You were able to tell this person was the culprit just by looking.
Their hand was stained bright red, so I figured it was them.
What happened to the auction after the murder?
Nothing really. It just went on like normal. I guess those rich folks didn't give a hoot. They got some nerve.
The nerve of a journalist is nothing to scoff at either.
Fucking journalist burn.
Journalist. There's something very funny about Edgeworth's sprite staring at her impassively. Oh, I forgot about the chunk.
Jesus.
No,
Just
apparently not.
leaves her.
She's fine.
Oh man, Uncle Ray's heart is pounding up a storm. Surrounded by so many cutie pies, it's in such a small,
I
cramped
want
room.
to die.
Remember in that flashback case where Ray was pure? Mr. Shields?
Yeah, what happened?
Please try to be more serious.
I touched a boob. It was just a joke.
I've
for
never
now.
touched a boob. Not
Uncle Ray's
consensually, anyway.
Hey, Uncle Ray's keeping a close watch over little Kay.
I'm so worried by the phrasing of that.
So you can continue your investigation without worry.
You watching over Kay is exactly what I'm worried about. Alright, well there's something.
Let me just duck right back down here. It's a blowjob height.
What? Are you giving them?
Hey, Uncle Ray doesn't discriminate.
Uncle Ray is a generous fella.
He'll give a lady a blowjob if she'll return the favor.
Blowjobs are given, not taken.
Earlier you said that.
Well.
That's Emma.
Oh, earlier you said this was evidence from a case that you were involved with. At any rate, you gotta admit this is a very strange statue.
It's the a Leaf Red statue.
Huh?
This is the Alice Red statue.
But it doesn't look at all red to me. Wait, the name is written here. A Leaf Red statue. A leaf red. All is red. All is red. A leaf red.
What do you mumble about, Printer Boy?
No! It's nothing. Come on, let's examine some other places.
What? Okay.
Eureka! They sold the body! It was evidence!
Holy fuck.
All right, we got a very... There's a new piece in the auction. Fresh.
Fresh meat.
Normally, we'd have someone around to eat the bodies, but I'm afraid she's indisposed. If we assume that the murder took place in this storeroom, then we must conclude that the body was here as well.
Huh? Isn't that pretty obvious?
Oh! Do you remember how the participants left the auction?
Of course, they'd passed through this storeroom on the way back from the auction.
Exactly. The culprit had to hide the body, so that the participants wouldn't discover it. The real question is, where was the body hidden?
In the suitcase!
Oh
Emma,
my god.
would you mind lending me a hand?
Leave it to me. What do you want me to do?
Blow on the DS. Let's see. Use your luminol reagent to test the blood reaction. It was so fun in the first game where we did this. Please.
Okay, let me show you the power of blowing on the DS screen.
The glint in her eyes is getting brighter by the blow.
Let's start by examining that land. Based on Miss Hart's picture, the person in the red raincoat needed to head towards that ladder. Chances are something will turn up if we check there. Just touch anything you want to examine. If you do that, you'll be able to spray the luminol region on it. If there's a blood stain on the spot where you sprayed, you'll what the fuck do you call it?
Bloody and fingies.
Oh, on the spot you spray, you'll get a reaction like this. Even so, look, no matter how many times I see bloodies, they're always so gruesome.
Why do you want to be a forensic scientist?
There's a blood reaction here, but it's kind of faint. Let's spray it with luminol 2 or 3 more times and it'll be nice and clear. You can see it clearly now. Ugh, looks even more gruesome than before. Do you understand how to look for bloodies now? There are probably a few more bloodies here, so why don't you give it a try, Mr. Edgeworth? Blow on the DS screen. Oh, on the ladder.
Wow.
That makes sense. Let's search the rest of the storeroom for bloodies just like that.
Oh.
Just like that. First, let's look for a place to spray the luminol region. Fucking... Right there. Please examine the places you want to spray. You want to examine this spot?
What?
All right.
I appreciate... Oh. Well, I guess that's nice of it to just be like, yeah, there's nothing there.
Don't even bother. You want to examine this one? Forget about it. There's nothing there.
We haven't even tested. There's fucking nothing. This looks like a body
Don't even
hiding
bother.
Place.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Oh, all right. There's probably blood here. Mr. Edgeworth, there's a bloody here too.
However, why is there a bloody in a place like this?
Maybe something that had blood on it was stored inside.
You are a genius!
Good
That
thing
is
I'm
science!
here. Mr. Edgeworth, there are places we still haven't checked yet. So let's continue our investigation.
Oh, I can't logic right now.
No logic here, only science.
Wait.
Do you know what science is, Emma?
Yeah, it's magic.
It's something you say to sound smart and not dumb.
When you can't channel ghosts, you gotta use science.
Oh, sorry. Ray was looking at the assistants and got a nosebleed.
That's unrelated. Mr. Edgeworth, there's a reaction. It's so bloody. But why in a place like this?
Perhaps this was where the murder took place.
Sorry, that's mine.
It's not a lot of blood for a murder. Looks like some of it dripped down to the floor below.
Bloody.
Looks like we found all the bloodies in this storeroom. I just know this.
When I upgraded the forensic scientist student, I took the luminol AoE gas ability. So there's just a 20-foot radius of blood detection around me. So it goes off anytime I'm near another human. Can't figure out why.
You got some blood in your pocket, Mr. Edgeworth?
Actually, my suit's supposed to be white. The reason we found a bloody in the costume trunk is because the murderer hid the body in that box.
I wonder who won the bid for it. The trunk, I mean, not the body.
That I don't know. In a certain way, everything worked out exactly as someone wanted.
Hold it! I couldn't have been that dressing box.
What do you mean?
When I first came down here, that box caught my eye too. I was just the right size and it would have made the perfect hiding place.
Can you fucking imagine if Lotta hid in there and then they went to put a body in there and she was just there?
That's what I thought anyway, but I couldn't get the dang thing to open. It had been wrapped up real tight with a lock and chain. Murder happened after that, so hiding a body in there would have been impossible, you know?
There's no way anyone could have had a key.
Especially
No,
not
not
the
at all.
conductor of an auction selling the item. A chain wrapped around it. That's a bit strange. Right now, it doesn't seem to be locked up at all.
Yeah? That's weird. Maybe my eyes were playing tricks on me or something.
And with that, I believe we have examined everything there is to examine here.
Well then, let's head on down.
I'm here too.
Have we decided on our next destination? Hey, Kay.
Yes, Mr. Shields?
We wouldn't want you to get lost, so make sure you stay real close to Uncle Ray, Kay.
Right. I'll follow you closely, Mr. Shields.
These two. Since when did they get along like that?
Post blowjob.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's real dark again. Oh, that's a shame.
Just enough time for another blowjob.
Wait a minute, did they use the elevator to squish the victim?
Oh shit!
Oh no, everybody's gonna be in this scene.
Yeah, it was probably just
What? Mr. Edgeworth?
This place is.
Is this the auction hall?
No, it's the meeting room from before.
How nice of you to drop in, Kay Faraday. Oh.
Oh.
You've got some guts. Hey, you guys, arrest her! Arrest her right now!
What? We're not going to arrest Kay. Wait, Kay is.
As for the rest of the riffraff, just show them out the door. No need to question any of these people.
Gumshoe!
This is tyranny!
Yeah, it's tyranny, pal.
Gumshoe stomps over and over again. You hear him squishing the body underfoot.
The statue falls over.
Miles, this is kind of bad.
You know, normally, 3 people is the ideal amount to read through these games, because that's how everything splits, but weirdly, this case seems to have 4 people at least on screen at all times.
Ow!
Why? Me too?
Oh, that's strange. I was aiming for that weak ex-prosecutor.
You were clearly aiming at me.
Maybe something got in my way, particularly. Right around there.
Francisca?
Just what do you think you're doing here, ex-prosecutor Miles Edgeworth?
I do not believe that Kay is the culprit behind this incident.
You're just an ordinary man without investigation rights. What you say does not matter. I am Francisca von Karma, and I will never stop moving forward.
I am Miles Edgeworth, and I am unimpressed.
Huh, that was a good quip, yeah. However, you choose to quit. The outcome of our battle has already been decided.
I cast away my badge because it became a millstone around my neck. I shall continue moving forward even without it. The path I walk will surely lead to the truth. My actions are driven by that belief, and that is something that will never change.
My actions are utterly unclouded. So you're saying that you found a path to the truth?
You see, I will be the one to take the napkin.
You're wearing it around your neck.
I took it.
Then show it to me.
It's right here.
What is that path? Proves to be a foolish one, then I will not survive. It will not survive my
good.
wit.
Here we go.
Oh, great. The victim used her key card and entered this room with the culprit. Then, the culprit stabbed the victim in the chest with the candelabra, killing her. Shouldn't the letter make it obvious who the culprit is?
You're
Of
right.
course.
I give up.
The crime scene was right here in this room, with the PIC meeting room. The proof is the bloody we found here in the meeting room that settles it, Miles Edgeworth.
Miss Von Karma seems really confident, doesn't she?
Every time I see Ray about to talk, I always imagine him going, "I'm Ray."
I'm Ray. I see. She's a fiery one, isn't she? I don't mind a feisty cutie. So, how about a ow!
Die.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm the worst.
How repulsive. Well,
Thank you.
Miles Edgeworth, can you break my logic? If you truly have no intention of stopping here, prove it to me with evidence.
Very well. I'll show you, Francisca. The evidence that paves my path.
It is a break.
The Miles Edgeworth story. Okay. Man, there's a lot of new shit. Let me look what I gave.
We've been gone for 2 years.
Alright, we got this costume trunk. Bloodstains found inside. Blood on lift. Lotta's testimony.
Lotta's entire testimony.
Blood market auction.
Wow, 1 page worth of text from all that time we spent with her.
That's Ace Attorney Investigations, baby!
Woo!
I hate these games.
Sorry, Will.
I'm having fun.
Hey, the next
I mean,
one
I'm
might
having
be,
fun too, but like...
The next one might be good, since it's not an investigation game.
Like, every time I've been a part of these, I've just been like, oh. Because, like, I have fun reading them and making the jokes and whatnot, but there's so many parts where I'm like, man, you could have chopped 30 minutes so easy.
Yeah, these
easy.
ones are really, really padded for some reason. That's part of the reason I was so angry on the first, like, the first case of this game is like 4.5 hours, which is really long. And I'm really used to playing through Ace Attorney 1 day per case, and then just sitting down and plowing through it. And most of them, it's just like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Victim used her keycard and entered the room with the culprit. God, there's just like so much we know and can refute now. Then the culprit stabbed the victim in the chest with the candelabra, killing her. Shouldn't the letter make it obvious who the culprit is? Of course, the crime scene was right here in this room, the PIC meeting room. That feels
Oh, we
refutable.
know that's not true.
The proof is the blood stain we found in the meeting room. That settles it, Miles Edgeworth. Let's see,
The bloodstain on the lift is probably...
Okay.
Here, I will be right back.
Okay. doesn't say anything about the murder. Is there anything that explicitly says the victim was killed in that room? No. Oh, maybe it's this. No.
No.
Just after the crime. Yeah, none of those are quite worded the right way, so I don't think it's this one.
It could be that.
Maybe.
Or again, I think it could be the blood stain. Because she mentions the blood stain.
Yeah. Either way, I should press these. I forgot I didn't even do that yet. Hold it! Do you have any proof that the crime took place in this room? Yes, dumbass.
Von Karma is perfect in every way. Perhaps you forgot that when you gave up your badge?
Get over it.
Is that all she has to say about that?
Yup.
Thank God, honestly. Have we determined who the blood actually belongs to?
The blood analysis confirmed that it belongs to the victim.
Shit. Just because the bloody was found here doesn't mean that was the scene of the crime.
You forget, Miles Edgeworth, that in court evidence is everything.
Yeah, it's the blood stain.
If you believe this room is not the crime scene, show me the evidence that proves it.
Evidence that shows where the crime took place? We may not be in court, but I'll show her the truth.
I'm here too! Miss Von Karma isn't showing any openings.
However, there is one fact we know that she does not. You know a lot more than Francisca.
They are not the only ones who can perform scientific investigations.
Therein lies the proof. The path to the truth! Oof, oof. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta do at least one of these. So there's two. I'd imagine it's this, right?
It feels right.
Because it drips down below.
Look at this shit.
Hooray! It took us 4 hours, but I finally got one by myself. If memory serves me correctly, the blood in the meeting room was found in front of the statue of Lady Justice, was it not?
To murder someone before Lady Justice. This culprit knows no fear.
I was wondering about that. What the hell is Lady Justice? Is this like
she's
a cult?
She's like a Mother Teresa.
Okay. Have a look at this piece of evidence. Blood was found in the storeroom, right above the meeting room. As you can see, there are signs that it has dripped down onto the floor below. And right under the hidden lift is...
The statue of Lady Justice.
Then you understand. The murder did not take place here. The killer murdered I read that as the killer murderer, the victim in the storer-roomer. They moovered the body to this roomer. What Lady Justice witnessed was a coward trying to conceal their crime, and not the moment of the murder. She's smiling.
Pardon me, I just remembered a conversation quite similar to this one. As I expected, Miles Edgeworth. Such naivete couldn't possibly be an act.
Just how is Mr. Edgeworth naive? Ow!
Shut up.
Have you forgotten, or are you just playing the foolish fool? The amount of blood in the meeting room is clearly greater than in the storeroom.
Yes, well, you'll remember that gravity moves liquids in a downward
I don't
direction.
understand! No!
There is no gravity in Germany. We all float to work every day.
There is no gravity in the court of law.
I have invoked the goddess Justice or whatever her name is, and she has removed gravity.
Such a large amount of blood couldn't have simply dripped from the floor above. And even if it had, there should have been much more blood left behind in the storeroom.
You haven't even been up there.
The murder could not have occurred anywhere. Fuck, I fucked that one up. It happened somewhere else!
You're as predictable as always, Francisca. Mean, mean, whip, whip.
What?
You're as predictable as always, Francisca. Mean, mean, whip, whip. The difference in the amount of the blood is just as you say. This is what you sound like. I'm Francisca Von Karma. The question is, why does such a difference exist?
That issue is trivial. I've already explained it with my perfect last word got cut off.
Sorry. In that case, how do you explain the blood that was found in the storeroom? I don't suppose you're going to tell me that it somehow sprayed all the way up there.
I'm the best! Like a water fountain? No way!
Exactly. It's impossible. In other words, the reason for the difference in the amount of blood is the amount of blood in the meeting room and the storeroom are different because...
The weapon was pulled out here.
It's not a bad idea. Yeah, okay. The victim died of a stab wound. Naturally, there would be a significant amount of blood loss. Marissa's better at this game than me.
That's obvious just from looking at the bloody.
But that's so weird! Someone was murdered? She was attacked in the storeroom. Ow! She didn't even get to finish that time!
Silence, you third-rate prosecutor!
I'm the best!
Do you know when you lose the most... Do you know when you lose the most blood after getting stabbed with a sharp object?
Ah, I know. I know everything about blood. It's when the sharp object is pulled out, right?
Good job, Emma. You are necessary. After being stabbed...
Just so earnestly, thank you!
The body
I needed that validation today.
Until that moment, I felt like my little pin here. Oh, we're just uncertain. After being stabbed with the candelabra, oh fuck, the body was moved to the meeting room. And then, the murder weapon was pulled out right here in this very room. That would account for the difference in the amount of blood that was left behind.
But why would the culprit go through all that trouble?
Most likely to give the impression that the murder occurred in the meeting room.
All these idiots fell for it.
It seems Miss Crane's key card was used last night, but based on the time of use, it must have been a ploy by the culprit to mislead us. In all likelihood, it was the culprit who used the key card to enter the meeting room.
Why would the culprit have needed to do that?
I don't know. Figure something out yourself. Perhaps they feared that the storeroom would be found out during the investigation. If they were involved in the... I love how they are not explaining any of that shit to Francisca. She's just like, alright, I'll go along with it. If they were involved in the auction, they would not have wanted it to become public.
She's just like, wait, what auction?
There was a... What? What?
Perhaps you should go upstairs and see for yourself what items are on display. I'm sure that will allow you to understand what occurred here.
Impressive, Miles Edgeworth. You're willing to do that you're willing to go that far to protect her?
There's something big lurking behind the scenes of this case.
It's Gumshoe.
Kate simply got caught up in it.
It's Gumshoe.
You're exaggerating.
No, I'm pretty big.
Am I now? More than anyone, I think you'd understand the significance behind all this. Why would you, a prosecutor working with Interpol, be involved in a domestic case? Wasn't your objective to crush a certain international smuggling ring? If your search for smuggled goods had led to... Hang on. One of my drivers fucked up. Rebooting. Okay. Then isn't this feeling... Fuck. Then isn't
Shutting
this...
down.
Then isn't this feeling I have related to the case? That's weird. Alright.
I'm relieved you haven't lost your touch, even though you've turned in your badge.
It has been like 4 hours, Francisco.
You are dead to me! I've heard about your situation from Scruffy over there.
I'm Scruffy. Sorry, sir. I just wanted to help out somehow.
A wise decision, Detective. Francisca, are you the one in charge of this case? Isn't Interpol pursuing the black market auction?
And what if I am? That's not something you need to know.
Help me out, girl. Come on. Come on, girl.
Come on, I know you like 20 years. Come on.
Come on. I known you since you was like 20 years young, girl. So you knew all about this from the very beginning. You knew the black market auction was being held right here. Ha!
hey, mind if I butt in?
I
you
do
not
actually.
Butt in anyway.
Pretty significantly.
But that gal who turned up dead.
Hold it! Go away!
Shut up!
You! Hey, I ain't done talking yet. And you ain't changed a lick! This case does not even need a fragment of your faulty testimony.
The music.
What are you saying? I'm a bona fide Ow! Back then, you gave false testimony.
Miss Von Karma seems to really dislike Lotta.
Everyone really dislikes Lotta.
Ain't that Crane gal one of them PIC members? She's a spin image of the conductor. I reckon she's... Yeah! Ooh, she hit me again! What is the meaning of this? Answer me, Miles Edgeworth.
From Miss Hart's testimony, we obtained a description of what the conductor was wearing.
The conductor. Was there a train?
Oh, sorry, that's what we...
Is it choo-choo? Is there a train in here?
It matches what the victim Jill Crane was wearing.
You mean to say the one who was murdered was the conductor?
No, see, that's the twist. They make you think he died, but actually, he's the rail tracer.
What?
Oh.
So he's been the one killing people?
Miss Von Karma, maybe you should call me.
It would seem that the new fact has just been brought to light. Indeed, I came here to pursue of the black market. I'm so mad!
She's hissing like a cat.
In order to arrest the organizer of the events.
Sorry. If we believe Miss Hart's testimony, then the conductor is already dead. Wouldn't this mean... It's obviously faked. It's a frame-up! Wouldn't that mean your investigation has ended in vain?
That's right. However, I swear on my name that I will not return empty-handed.
Give me your flags.
I challenge you, Miles Edgeworth.
A challenge is fine, but why is she readying her whip like she's out for a victim of her own? Have you never talked to Francisca Von Karma?
I will concede your argument. The murder occurred in the storeroom, correct? I am afraid of you.
You are spooky.
That would mean the culprit is someone who participated in the auction. If that photographer is correct, the victim was the conductor and the culprit was a customer. The culprit waited for the victim in the storeroom where the goods were delivered. Then they stabbed the victim in the chest with the candelabra in the storeroom. That is all. I trust you have no objections.
Unfortunately, that is not the case. This is Ace Attorney. There is a hole in your testimony.
As expected of Mr. Edgeworth, I didn't notice anything at all.
Neither did I.
Well then, please settle this with one blow!
On the DS.
Did someone say one blow?
Just takes out a gun and shoots Ray.
Huh?
Oh no, what am I gonna do with this hole in my body?
Oh, God.
Hey man, I'll give him a different personality when the game gives me something else to work with.
The culprit participated in the auction. I'd like to hear your basis for this claim.
When I spoke with the staff of the building, not a single one mentioned the storeroom. The storeroom's existence must have only been known to a select few.
And that's where the items for the auction were being stored.
I see you understand. Yes, the culprit participated in the auction.
Okay. Pressing out of habit. So, you're saying that the victim was the auction's conductor?
Right, and the culprit... Hey, ain't you the one who told her that just a moment ago?
Yes, that's right. However, I was simply making sure her logic is clear.
That ain't right. You're doing it wrong. This is the part where you're supposed to say, I done goof. The culprit was a customer participating in the black market auction. What in tarnation? Now you got it done. Don't cover for him. Of course, that is only if this photographer's testimony is indeed true.
I can't tell whether they're on good or bad terms.
The issue here is that the culprit's actions.
Oh, oops, that's the end. At first glance, her logic seems to hold up. Something just doesn't feel quite right. I'll need to draw out more information. Okay.
told you.
Miss Hart was in the storeroom at the time. Could the culprit really have been waiting in there? The culprit is Miss Hart.
Die. I don't know where she was hiding, but since you've seen it, you must know as well there are numerous hiding places in the storeroom.
I assume I have no idea what it looks like.
I am too scared to go up there. I'm afraid of the dark.
So, the culprit was hiding when they, So, the culprit was hiding while they waited for the victim to arrive. I'm sitting at an angle where one of my eyes is blocked by my pop filter, and it keeps flickering back and forth in my field of vision, blocking the text.
I believe the crime occurred after the auction ended. After all, the victim was organizer of the auction, the conductor. During the auction, the organizer would have to be in front of the customers the entire time.
After the auction ended. Please add that statement to your testimony.
That doesn't make any sense because Lotta said it kept going as normal.
And Lotta's the most trustworthy bitch I ever knew. Did someone say nude?
Alright, you get one.
Fuck you.
As I thought, you are one step behind.
What did you say?
As I thought, the victim was not the conductor, and I have proof. Miss Hart's testimony.
That photographer's that photographer's
I'm a
testimony
photographer.
is not trustworthy. What are y'all saying? I'm a bona fide.
This is like the
Cease
first
your
time.
idle chatter.
This is the first time I've ever liked that Franny's stupid habit of whipping people to shut them up when in a room with Lotta and DeBest.
Does she whip women? I've never remembered
Yeah, this is
her to
actually
do
the
that.
first time she's done that, I think.
She just doesn't like her that much.
Francisca, calm down and listen. Miss Hart witnessed a part of the murder. The main point here is that after witnessing the murder, she says the auction continued.
That's right. Sure as can be. They all just kept going on shamelessly.
Do you think the auction could have continued without someone conducting it? If the victim was not the conductor, the person killed must have been a customer.
No!
Why not? As I said from the beginning, Kay is not the culprit. After all, she herself was attacked by someone and lost consciousness and was clearly a customer of this auction. She was wearing a mask. In which case, that would also make her a victim. I'm Ray.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. If the auction continued after the incident occurred...
Yes. And the victim was not the conductor, but a customer. Probably cool.
That's enough. Yeah. I'm in this scene now.
That voice.
Order in the court. The chairman will now enter.
This is fun.
Drops in from the ceiling.
This is fun. We all have two characters.
No need to be so stiff. Actually, feel free to call me Blazy.
Well then, Blazy, what brings you here?
Huh? Well, I just wanted to see if my idiot son was working hard is all.
Is this kind of father-son relationship really healthy? I genuinely don't know.
No!
I've never had a paternal unit.
Oh.
I mean, I did when I was a toaster, but I wasn't sentient yet.
I had come to light a fire under you, but it seems I've found an unexpected bonus.
Look at this animation.
To think that... Oh, this is...
Oh, where's it going?
Man. You ever notice that fire kind of woogles your eyes a little bit? To think that the criminal who has become the talk of the town would be here of all places.
Ow!
Everyone, restrain the suspect at once.
Please wait! Kay Faraday is not the call.
Silence!
Oh shit.
I'm a firebender. This is quite troubling, Edgeworth. Didn't I tell you earlier? The PIC desires a swift resolution to this case. If it's not, we could lose our trust with the public. They'd call us the waste of time. Come up with that. Do you like it?
Well, I think that's already taken by the writer. I think that's already taken by the writers of Ace Attorney Investigations.
You know, it's troubling for me as well. That sort of thing, and at my age too.
And on top of that, an legal investigation is not something that I can...
Oh shit, did that happen?
Have you forgotten? You are no longer a prosecutor. You have lost all your authority. Furthermore, you have aided a criminal in evading the law, and also prosecutors don't typically go to the scene of the crime and fucking poke around the body and shit.
Yes, that's right. You're so reliable, Courtney.
God, I love Will as this character.
Yeah.
I am aware of the consequences of my actions. You may punish me as you wish. However, we have found a new suspect. It's the person pictured here.
Where'd you get that picture of me? Fuck.
Kay Faraday was attacked by this person, and okay, fine.
There is no need for your explanation.
Yeah, shut up.
Thank you, Chairman. Just recently, a red raincoat was discovered in the vicinity of this building. The victim's blood and cherry blossom petals were found on the hood.
Cherry blossom petals? Now that you mention it, on the viewing platform.
Yes, they probably stuck on due to the blood. They were littered around the bloodstain, or the bloody, sorry, I forgot the rules.
Nice save, Courtney. Received the forensic report on the blood. You know,
No.
There's no doubt about it.
You fucked up.
The person in that photo is the victim, Jill Crane.
What? Impossible. That would completely destroy the foundations of our logic. We had believed that the person in the red raincoat was the culprit. Now it turns out that person was actually the murder victim? Wait, if that's the case, then the prime suspect would be...
Miss Faraday, you met a person in a red raincoat on the rooftop, did you not?
Yes, I did, but...
The person in the red raincoat was the murder victim, and Kay Faraday came into contact with that person. Since one of the parties is now dead, what happened next should be clear.
And Kay has a history of eating the bodies. Objection! Kay was attacked by that person. As the victim, it would be impossible for her to be the culprit.
There is no evidence she was attacked, is there?
Fucking look at her!
Furthermore, we must consider the possibility that the victim fought back.
It's far too early to come to that conclusion. Kay is not the criminal.
You're wrong.
Kay?
That's wrong. Even though I don't want to believe it myself. After hearing about how the raincoat finally... It's all coming back to me, man. I only remember a little bit, but from what I saw that night, the culprit is me. I remember looking down at the person in the red raincoat. Mr. Edgeworth, it was me!
Oh, Jesus.
The culprit was me all along!
That can't be right. Give me my badge back.
Why? Why do I have that memory? That person collapsed before my eyes, engulfed in a pool of blood. Why didn't I do anything? It must have been because I killed her.
Kay, you're not helping. It is clear to me the validity of Kay Faraday's memory.
She has amnesia!
Nope, I've decided that she's trustworthy.
Didn't you doubt it until just now, pal?
Fuck you. Congratulations, Miss Faraday. Your courage will surely allow you to be forgiven.
What?
In jail? Now let us rejoice in the blessings of the goddess of law.
Allow me to give my opinion as an international prosecutor. Her actions as a criminal are...
Nobody asked you. Arrest Kay Faraday at once.
How dare you behave that way before me?
You're being too forceful. Further verification is necessary. I'd even go so far as to say this is unlawful.
Unfortunately, the law does not side with you.
What do you think the law is?
Whatever I want it to be, bitch.
It's like the ocean.
It sides with me, you see. It's science.
Did somebody say science?
No, go home. But you know, the beautiful bond between you two has been etched deeply into my heart.
That reminds me, we seem to have forgotten one additional suspect.
Me?
Sebastian, go to jail.
Edgeworth, that's you.
I am Edgeworth, yes.
Burn the witch. Those are my divorce papers.
What? What happened to Mom?
Well, look at this fire.
What happened to Mom?
What's that, pal? Mr. Edgeworth hasn't done anything wrong. I beg to differ. That's right, you see. He's no longer a prosecutor, sadly enough.
Your actions have gone too far this time in the legal investigation and assisting in the escape of a criminal. I cannot even think of you as a former prosecutor. Now humbly accept your punishment.
Oh, yes, that's right. I believe the plan for today was to hold your hearing before the PIC. Why don't we leave the hearing for tomorrow, even though the result is already crystal clear? You should think long and hard about what you've done. Very long and very hard.
Can Uncle Ray help?
Thank you, Chairman. Court is now adjourned.
Ow!
We weren't in court, but I've decided.
That seems like a good stopping point.
Yeah.
I gotta get food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm having a fun time. Yeah, I don't know how much energy you guys still have, but I'm actually I will say I think this is the first case in an investigations game I have enjoyed. Like, I want to see how it concludes.